corpse, and my mochi is all over the ground. And I had a mini funeral. Fucking, I'm so angry.
No, not the mochi.
So angry.
What?
Why am I mochi? And then I get in, and my cat's just like at me for. Oh my god, it's going on for a full straight 2 minutes. And then I realized what happened. I left the house, and my cat is convinced that every time I leave the house, I have to give him cat treats.
Thinks you're going out to get cat treats.
No, he just thinks he needs, like, I just need to give him the cat treats. Summon my doggos.
Yeah, the new redeem.
Welcome, Raiders.
What
Come
is
on
it?
and come on and enjoy the show.
Hey, Penguin Porio, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Nice to meet y'all. I'm the Ice Emperor Penguinato. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Porio? How did the rest of Hades go? Uh-oh, you got background noise index.
Yeah, I it's not on. Just give me 1 second. Now suppression should be on now.
Hey, Porio, I'm gonna do a new thing where I spin the wheel for you. Hold on 1 second. Off the king catcher for a sec. Alright. Bless you, index. Alright, so I'm gonna spin for Kitten real quick. Let's see, got first. See what a lovely, lovely gift he wins. Ooh. Hi, Kitten. Congratulations. Kitten gets a cursed Ada. So here we go. Ada. And since Penguin Poyo rated, I'll stream one for you too. You win, Penguin Poyo. Ooh, Poyo, you lucky penguin you. Congratulations. Hi, Poyo, you get to choose what PNG I use right now. If you want me to shuffle through them and show you what they are, I can do. Hopefully you're still here, Poyo. Yeah. Thank you for the raid again. Okay, let's shuffle. Alright, the PNGs I can use. It could be this one, or it can be Penguinata, this one, or it could be the alternate version of Penguinata, this one right here, or I can do my spooky form, is this one, monster form right here. Whichever one you want, let me know. Or if you want me to shuffle through them again. Penguinata? Okay. This one, right? You're a simp? Grip? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, we can't say the S word no more. But yeah, I guess another one of my friends has a crush on Penguinata, huh?
No.
What?
Stay out of the closet.
Cat's going nuts again.
No, I was grabbing something.
And it's stream just hard to sit up right now, so I'm calling it a night. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Yeah, Poyo, get plenty of rest. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Poyo. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you feel better soon. Get plenty of rest. A rested Poyo is a good Poyo.
Stupid cat.
Nice emotes. Thanks, Poyo. Everybody say good night to Poyo. Good night, Poyo. Get well soon.
Poyo.
And yeah, okay. Summon the doggos. Let's do this. A new redeem.
Why are you acting like a little brat?
Here they are. These are my 3 lovely doggos.
See.
Bask in their glory. I think I've already shown you this one, though.
Oh, you have already shown me this one. And I said, look at his good little boy face.
Which one? The little one in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little rascal though. He's a little rascal.
You say that, and I'm dealing with my cat, who I was going and getting my drawing glove, and now he's sitting on my tablet. So that's how this works.
Gotta get in your fucking way all the time, huh?
I'm just glad that the place I went is close to here.
Yeah, there's my doggos.
They're so cute.
I'll probably get some more pictures of them and put them up later.
I think one of them should be a video.
A video?
Yeah, I get like a video. Indy, we cats do like that all the time. What are you scratching?
The dogs
He's
just
mad.
go bork, 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 and they don't stop. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork. But yeah. Alright, this is part 4 of chapter 7 of Higurashi.
Washi.
Higurashi.
Washi.
And we left off with, Rika, I guess, is testing her fate.
Yeah.
And she thinks she's unstoppable now, and it's gonna get fucked up for sure later.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I already know who the killer is.
Right, right.
We have a bet going now.
Yep. I gotta send a dick pic if I lose.
That was not it!
It was.
No, it wasn't. I want you to wear a maid's outfit.
No, I'm not doing that.
Like a bunny stick. You gotta do that.
No. No.
Fine, then send if you lose.
Huh?
I'm good with it.
What?
So fine, then. You're gonna have to send the dick pic if you lose. You already said it. Everybody heard you say it. Now it has to happen.
Hmm?
If Akasaka's the killer, you have to send me pics.
I'll send you a dick pic. I'd rather send a dick pic than wear a fucking maid outfit. That's what I'd do.
Damn it, I'm so upset.
Sorry. I'm too curvaceous for a maid outfit. I'm sorry.
I guess bodysuit would be better for you.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It'd be even worse.
Oh god, it'd be so good.
Oh no, Index.
The ultimate degenerate over here. It was Index the whole time.
Just fucking drooling over here, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I was playing League of Legends last night.
I was playing League last night and like this. That's how Index starts her stories.
Okay, no. So I was playing League of Legends last night, and I'm with all these other people, and I was playing Thresh, and Thresh is like, oh my gosh, he's like one of the characters that I find like super sexy. And like the people on the other team were like, hit me harder, daddy.
Oh no.
To me, and like it just became a horny matchup, and it all went downhill from there, and we all became friends, and it was really funny.
Oh dear.
And at one point I was negating 69% of all damage hit to me,
no.
and I'm like, oh god, this is so good.
That's too much degeneracy for one league.
I did win though.
Good God.
The Yi was very upset. It was so much degeneracy. Oh, it was so good. So good.
Too much degeneracy.
So it was just like the right amount. It was perfect.
Just the right amount.
It's just the right amount.
Well, let's begin. Instead of doing another 30 minutes.
It never happens. Index would never.
No, never. Oh, I gotta shit. Fuck.
Yeah, you do. That's why I was just talking. It's cause Penguin, at the start of a stream, if I'm just talking, it means you haven't shared things with me yet.
I bet you would even if I did.
I mean, you're not incorrect. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I think they're fighting. Wow!
Ew.
Wow!
Ew.
Wow! Well.
Yeah. I don't know why fucking Ren is in the outfit.
10 guesses to 1, horny.
Probably. It was a very humid day. Not even a slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, when that wasn't only hot, but sweltering. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment window. The lack of wind evoked a depression far removed from coolness. In fact, it only felt more oppressive. There were crooked houses and apartments lining the narrow, twisted road. In addition, there were planters and flower pots whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the sides of the road, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering. Oh, I hate. Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in. The motorcycle stopped in front of a 2-story apartment, one that could hardly be called neat, even as flattery. A man, fairly old and wrinkled, stepped off. When a nearby housewife hanging out the laundry noticed him, she called out, "Well, hello there! It's quite hot today again, isn't it?" "Ooh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm gonna boil out here." Heh. What is this?
I don't know.
Suddenly, I got
Yeah.
goosebumps all over my body. What are you gonna say?
I said, I'm not a mind reader.
But you're like a fucking fortune teller, I guess.
No, I'm a in the spirit of, because I'm Gundam, I'm a tactical forecaster.
Ah,
Yes, I could predict things based off of the knowledge that I already have.
I felt like something bad was about to happen. Everyone gets this feeling in a different way. Some people get a twitch in their eyelids, some kind of movement in their. In my case, I get goosebumps. Toko was supposed to be cooking dinner tonight. We didn't have much inside the refrigerators, so I asked her to go grocery shopping. I was just watching TV and relaxing while I waited for her. She's usually back by the time my cartoon was over, after which she'd start cooking. But my cartoon was over. Goose had started, and Toko wasn't home yet. The Toko.
No.
Uh-oh. The Toko sometimes waited until they had a sale at the store. In that case, she'd usually come home late. That must be what was happening. It was too early for me to start worrying about her. But, I can't explain this feeling. I can't explain it. But I feel extremely worried. Once I started feeling like that, I couldn't just sit in the room and wait for her. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Hanyu? Hanyu? Where are you?
I thought she might know where Satoko might be. But she's never around when I need her. Anya is not with me 24 hours a day. Sometimes falls asleep and sometimes goes out for walks. Though in her case, it's not a walk, but more like a stalk. She
Stop.
follows people around when she finds someone interesting. She enjoys observing. Anyway.
Extra footsteps. Extra footsteps.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I had no choice. I'd have to find
Index is
Satoko
always
on my
right.
own. Say what?
Index is always right. You gotta trust me more.
Aha. Yeah.
You're gonna lose this bet.
Yeah. Watch. If I win, it's gonna be great.
If you win, I will full 3D, like full surround view foot pics. Yeah.
What's the thing?
Doggo wants attention. My cat wants attention. He just came over here, meowed at me. So he does this like meow for attention. That's like, ah.
Dog just like
If it comes,
looks at me with those big puppy dog eyes sometimes. Fucking pet.
yeah. If he comes back over, I'm putting him in a sweater.
That or he wants food. Usually just wants fucking food.
That's how it done be.
I have a good idea of which stores Satoko goes to. Oh, I stopped petting him and he freaked out. Okay. He does that shit where he, like, puts his nose and he, like, he'll put it in the palm of my hand and, like, throw my hand onto his head. So I'll be petting him. Like, he does the first step for me. Sometimes. He'll, like, lift my hand up and put it on his head. I should check those first. We're in Hinamizawa. If I ask people, they tell me where she went.
Oh, there, ENVtuber. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be here. Hello, chat.
Nope, I'm already back.
Oh, head pats from Penguin.
From Pengu.
Penguin, give me a head pat.
How do I do it?
I want a head pat.
How do I do it?
Pat.
To the internet? Did I put my hand in the cord?
Yeah, like, have you ever seen The Ring?
Oh god, like that?
Like that.
I don't think you want that.
Yeah, you do.
You're gonna die. Those would be head
Only
pats
in
from
7 days. Only in 7 days. It means that I won't have work.
In 7 days, okay.
In 7 days, I won't have work. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
You're off for the next 7 days?
No, I work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And then all of my manager and my coworker are leaving Saturday.
Oh dear. Alright, I'll send you head pats through the internet. Pat.
Hey! Thank you. I feel so nice. So it's pretty cold, and I feel like I was slapped by a fish, but it's fine.
Here, I'll put you where Penguin out of.
What?
So you're both getting head pats.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hello there, Rika-chama. It's a blessing to see you here.
Yippa! Did Satoko come here today by chance?
I haven't seen Satoko-chan here. I've been out here all day, so I would have seen her if she was here. Didn't even have time to say thanks. Ran to the next door. People were greeting me and waving at me. I'd usually smile and greet them back, but I had no time for that at the moment. Satoko! I need Satoko in my life!
I think we all need that cute little sister in our life, you know?
All weeaboos do, apparently.
Well, I mean, for Satoko, for Rika, like, Satoko's the only person she has. They only have each other. They don't have parents.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, so it's very important that she has Satoko in her life.
They're like kindred spirits.
Yeah.
That reminds me, tomorrow is payday and I have a lot of overtime. So bully Penguin soon. Oh, dang! Uh-oh, did you already fix your cars, man? Well, bully me all you want then, shit. Don't go bankrupt on my account.
Bully index, too. I mean, what?
Yeah, bully
nah,
index
I'm already getting bullied by Penguin Auto.
Don't you want to get extra bullied, though? Don't you prefer to get bullied with money?
I mean, I don't know. Do I prefer money or do I prefer just to be bullied?
You prefer a penguin to bully you or someone to throw money at you?
Kind of depends.
Just a fucking penguin go wah, 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 and he just keeps poking you with his beak.
Well, I mean, at least a penguin is soft and cuddly. Like,
Yeah.
and then Kitten's soft and cuddly too. So even though I'm getting scratched, it's fine.
Scratched or poked at.
It's fine.
I want to draw that. A penguin just like poking somebody angrily. Like each time he does it, it does like 1 damage.
Well, I have an infinite health bar, so
Oh shit!
I can never die.
Pointless then.
In high school, I had a friend who would draw little comics, And since I was always sick, she gave me an infinite health bar.
Oh, nice.
And then in one of the comics she drew, I took my health bar and I beat someone to death with my own health bar.
That's amazing. I love that.
It's very funny.
I'll tell Xion to pull you. Okay, you get Xion on you then. Xion. And I'm glad your cars are fixed, kitten. I need Satoko.
I'm glad.
I was able to survive for so long because of her support. Without her, this world would be so empty and boring. Satoko is nonchalant and optimistic, unlike me. I've learned so many things from her over the past 100 years, but I still need to learn more from her.
Satoko! Satoko!
People stared at me as I ran by them, screaming out her name. I didn't care what they thought, though. Satoko, Satoko, Satoko! Why are they looking at me like that? I'm looking for Satoko. Somebody tell me where she is. My heart was convulsing inside my body like a fish out of water. What little stamina I have. I hate my body for being so young.
The store on the corner always has a sale in the evening. She might be there.
I went out to a few different places, but I still couldn't find her anywhere. People I talked to gave me advice on where to go, but I couldn't find her in any of the places they suggested. I continued to run, looking for her. I continued to run even when I bumped into people. I don't know. I had so many customers I can't remember. There are only a few places in Hinamizawa where we can go grocery shop. It shouldn't be that difficult to find her, so why couldn't I? Wah! I tripped on something in the street. Fell flat on the ground.
Oh no, poor Rika. Ouch.
I injured my hand on a small rock embedded in the ground. I didn't feel much pain, even though I said ouch. It just felt hot, as if I touched a frying pan. Suddenly, someone handed me a pretty handkerchief.
Are you okay? Did you get hurt? Vanna? Did you see Satoko anywhere?
Rena was carrying a grocery bag. I've heard that Satoko bumps into Rena often when she goes grocery shopping. They tend to choose the same stores.
Satoko-chan? No, I didn't see her today. Was she out grocery shopping? Yes. You didn't see her? I don't know why everybody has the same voice today. It's fine. No. I didn't. But there's no way she would have missed the big sale at the market today. I was there, but I didn't see her.
My brain wasn't getting enough oxygen. It took me a while to understand what Rena was talking about. I understood that Rena didn't see Satoko, but that wasn't the point. They had a huge sale in the market today? There's no way that Satoko would miss that sale. But she still didn't see her there? What was that supposed to mean?
What happened? Did she leave her wallet at home or something?
I couldn't find the right words to explain. Did I tell her that I feared something bad happened to Satoko, and that's why I was looking for her? No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't think too deeply about why she hadn't returned home.
What's wrong? Can't I help out? Talk to me.
I knew she was just trying to help me. Even though I needed someone to help me just a few moments before. But now that she was here, I had no idea what I was supposed to say. No, that's not it. The truth is, I know. Somehow, I know. I wouldn't have to know if I was someone else. But I have to know this. Rika Furude has to know what's going on. I know it. I remember it. I knew this was coming. I've experienced a world before where Satoko suddenly disappeared. but the possibility for that happening is as low as Akasaka showing up in Hinamizawa. It only happened randomly in my other lives. This is not the first time. It happened before, too. I should see it for myself. I needed to see if I got stuck into a devastating world again.
Will you talk to me? Oh, I'm sorry. Goodbye. Hey, Mika-chan.
I started running. I couldn't pretend like I didn't know where she was.
Gotta rely on your friends, dude.
Please, don't tell me that I was blessed only up to this point, that I'm about to fall back into my unfortunate fate from here on. I thought this world was different. I thought I could move on to a happy future. I thought I would be able to defeat my deadly fate in this life. But this was just horrible. It was horrible that this was happening to this world. I was standing in front of the place I hate the most in here. Yes, Yoko's real home, the Hojo. I'd been living with her since last fall, so this house was empty. In the beginning, she used to come back here to pick up her clothing and other necessities. But once she moved up most of her stuff to my house, Satoko stayed away from this. This was a sad place for Satoko, because all she could do was remember of it was the horrible time she spent with her uncle and aunt, the memory of her missing brother Satoshi. Hey, welcome, Jelly. How you doing, man? Welcome to Higurashi.
Welcome.
How you doing, man?
Higurashi. It sounded like a door opened, so I thought like you were saying hello to someone who just came in, and then I heard Jelly, and I'm like, wait, I'm so confused. Did Jelly just walk into your room?
Oh yeah, Jelly lives with me, by the way. Jelly's my roommate.
Really?
He has the bottom bunk, I have the top bunk.
Really? You're lying to me.
Nah, I never
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to
I
me. You
never
were
lie.
like, that is the sound of someone who's lying.
Uh-uh.
I'm so mad at you.
Always mad at
It's how I stay healthy.
that rage and anger keep you going. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's only 6:30, but it feels like 2 a.m. Why is that, Jelly? People day or something?
No, but it actually is 2 a.m. Jelly, it is 2 a.m.
Wait, are you PDT, Jelly? I think Jelly's the same time zone.
Yeah, Jelly is.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it is 6:30.
I guess he does live with you. I guess Jelly does live with you.
I guess you figured it out. Oh, she figured out the truth, Jelly. Gets out of the bag.
Oh, look at it. I'm trying to get my cat into a shirt. Give me a second.
Putting a shirt on your cat.
Yeah. He's sitting on my laptop again, so I'm punishing him.
Are you one of them crazy cat ladies, Index?
No, so last year, my cat, so my mom does resin stuff, and my cat jumped up onto the table and got into resin, and got resin over like half of his body.
Uh-oh.
And I had to shave my cat.
Oh no.
like really far down, and he's a long-haired cat, and during the winter he was really, really cold because he didn't have like fur.
Uh-huh.
And because it was like right around this time that this happened. And so I bought him like sweaters and shirts.
That's funny.
And I have like just photos of him just like, and he would like get angry if you took off his shirt at one point. Yeah, I had to talk with my mom about that. I was really pissed. I was like, not only is resin toxic, but like you just left it out where he was able to get on it.
Oh,
Hello.
Jelly's like, oh fuck, now I have to skip town again.
Hello.
Well, you can blame Index for that.
Hello. Aw,
Hey.
Jelly.
What
Don't
happened?
skip town. I won't hurt you very much.
A little bit.
Only a little bit. It's only a little bit of a stab. It's a stab with love.
A love stab.
A love stab. Just a little love jab.
That's why she never wanted me to come back here. Or wanted to come back. But that wasn't the reason I hate the house. It's because I know what happens whenever this house becomes... Oh God, please. Please bless me with just one more fortune. Kicking town and coming to index this place.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Betrayal. Betrayal! I've been betrayed, Index. I can't
Oh, I'm
believe
sorry.
this. I'm all alone now.
Jelly, you can come over to my house. I'll treat you to ice cream and tangies.
Fuck? Where's my
Treat you
ice
out.
cream?
You gotta come over to my house.
Fuck. Alright. This is a road trip. Oh
You
God.
have to come over to my house. If you're not gonna come over to my house, there's no ice cream for you, Penguin.
Oh, mochi.
But tangies is delicious. Tangy good.
I closed my eyes and prayed, and then I slowly opened. Where the hell's Elise, Jelly? Where's Elise at? My mind, she gotta be here. We'll put
I
her...
think Elise took a nap.
Oh, okay.
Elise is just napping. That's. I just assume everyone's napping when I don't know where they are.
Well, if nobody responds, if someone doesn't respond, I just assume they're sucking dick or something.
Oh my god.
I have room over here too. I want to go to Washington too, actually.
Washington?
I hear it's really nice and cool
Like-
up there.
Washington State?
State, yeah.
Do I look like Elise's keeper?
Kinda.
Jelly, the keeper of Elise.
Kelly of Angels, the keeper of Elise, the housewife. Those things sound like they have anything in common.
Because housewives are angels. That's the only thing in common.
Oh, I guess so.
Right.
That's me taking naps. Taking naps.
Naps are so good. I slept till like 4, so.
Oh, I slept all fucking night yesterday. All evening.
I know.
I woke up to go poop, and that's when I was texting you. Then I went back to sleep.
Penguin. I was just like, hey. I was like trying to get information about the commission, and you're just sitting there like, nah.
Like, hey, Index, I'm taking a shit. Oh, I'd be a housewife because I'd be married to a Coast Guardian? What the fuck is that? Sugar Daddy? Coast Guardian's a sugar daddy, right?
That's funny.
I won't be married to a sugar daddy. Fuck, I don't want to work. Fuck that.
Yeah, I want a sugar daddy or a sugar mama.
I want to live at home.
I just wanna live with someone else.
Not your sister?
Yeah. I love my sister.
The window was open on the second floor. I saw a faded curtain swinging inside. Wow. Music's epic. You haven't heard this one yet, I think.
No, I haven't, and if it does the little thing that it was doing last time, I will not. I'm gonna unmute it. But if it starts doing that thing again, I'm gonna have a hard time. Okay.
As soon as I saw that, my knees realized what was going on, even before my mind processed it. In the next moment, I lost strength in my legs and collapsed on the ground. I saw an unfamiliar motorcycle parked by the house. I also saw laundry and futon hanging outside. I was certain that someone was living here. It was proof that someone was living inside this house. It's never good when there's someone living inside this house. This was very, very bad. I knew exactly why. I knew why, but I felt like I wanted to act like I didn't know. Fucking Tepe's back.
Mika! Satoko!
Yoko went outside to take the futon in and noticed me.
Hey, Mika.
Yoko looked down and forced herself to smile. I felt so sad. It wasn't just her expression. House has people in it. Yeah, this is a cursed house right here. This place is a fucking disaster. It wasn't just her expression. I could tell that her left cheek is red and swollen.
Satoko, don't stay here. Let's go home.
I took her hand, but she still looked down without squeezing.
Rita, I think I'm going back to this house. Why? Why is that? My uncle came back.
Oh, great.
And he told me that we should live together in this house. I know that's not what you want. You don't want to live with your uncle. But I have no choice. If I go back to your house, you'll come and get me. I don't want to cause any trouble for you. Damn it, if only Rena had killed him.
She gave up with a sad smile. She looked exactly how she looked 1 year ago in 1982. Uncle only slapped her face. Back to me, Satoko from 1980. Different Satoko that I knew until yesterday could no longer be found. I took care of Satoko and tried to heal her wounded heart for over a year. Finally got her smile back, but her uncle took it all away when one slapped her. A broken soul can recover over time, but her damaged heart can never be fixed. I just took the broken pieces and put them back together. The cracks in her heart will always be there. That's why she wouldn't come with me, no matter how hard I tried to pull her hand. She couldn't get over her fear. She knew just how scary her uncle could be. Satoko! What the hell are you doing? You better not go anywhere. I heard a disgusting voice from it. Satoko stared at the ground. Her shoulders were shaking. Huh? Who the hell is this? Came out and stood right behind her. Yet.
It's nothing. I just bumped into my friend.
I don't care. Go inside and clean the bathtub. I want to take a bath, you idiot. Satoko scampered back inside the house like a terrified small animal. I felt devastated. I watched her go. Were you asking her out to play? I'm sorry, but she's busy taking care of chores. I'm her uncle. I've been out for a while on a business trip. I'm finally back in the village, you know. He only showed back up because his lover went. In another world, I once let my hatred out on him. But then he inflicted that anger and onto Satoko. So I couldn't allow the dark flame burning within my chest to reflect in my eyes. Since I couldn't make myself smile, and I couldn't insult him, all I could do was give him a short bow and run away from the sun. You were intimidated by my scary face, huh? Yeah! I heard his hideous laughter from behind me. I cried as I ran away. I couldn't stop crying. I thought this was a perfect world up until today. Why was God doing this to me? It was too cruel. But I couldn't give up yet. I couldn't do anything, but I still had hope for this world. I didn't think the luck I had until yesterday was just a random thing. I went back to my house in a hurry. I needed to make a phone call. I didn't know the number because it was the first time calling the place. I looked inside the phone book and found it easily. I made a call to that number. Oh, hello! Didn't expect to get a call from you, Furure-san. What can I do for you? I already know that I wish you could never save Satoko, based on what I've seen in my previous life. For him, Satoko is only a good way to get at the Sonozaki family. Uncle is probably the prey in that regard, too. I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, it's fucking sick. If when I talked to him about her situation, he would do nothing to save her. The only thing he'd tell me would be to call the child consultation center.
Went to talk with Akisaka. Is he there?
Akasaka-san? He went to the hot springs in Wakura with his wife. Bruh? That's not anywhere near here. I thought he was staying until Wakanagashi. I heard he's going to stay in a hotel owned by a relative of his. I wish I could go too. What? Want to know where Wakura is? It's in the Ishikawa prefecture, on the Noto Peninsula. He told me that he was staying here until Wakanagashi. I thought he meant he was staying in Hinamazawa. But did he actually mean this area of the country in general?
And can I get a hold of him somehow?
That was a meaningless question. There's no way I can get him to come here while he's enjoying his trip with his wife. Even if I can talk to him on the phone, he'll probably only tell me to call the child consultation center or something. I don't know where he's staying. I heard it's a very famous luxury hotel, so I can make a pretty good guess. But I'm sure they won't give me the room number since they're strict about customer privacy.
Okay then. Did Akasaka tell you that he's coming to Watanagashi Festival?
Yes, he did. He's coming back here after the hot spring. They stayed here for only one night and then left for the Noto Peninsula. I'm sure they'll be back before the day of the festival. No, he said he'd be back with a souvenir for you.
It's gonna be a knife.
Oh dear. Terrible. Thought it was too good to be true. I knew it was kind of strange for him to stay in a boring place like this. My luck seems to be turning. This might not be a surprise, though. Just like I can roll a 6 3 times in a row, I can roll 1 3 times in a row, too. Happy things and unhappy things can happen with equal probability. Hello? Want to leave a message, I'll take it for you. I looked at the calendar on the wall. I didn't know when he was coming back, but I was certain he wouldn't be for at least one more week. I thought back to the past to try and remember what happened. That guy will break Satoko apart in 1 week. I couldn't wait that long. I had to give up on seeking help from Akasaka. Well, that's okay. I still had one more option. One more person I could rely on.
No, it's alright. Thank you for your help. Nipa!
I hung up the phone after thanking him. I couldn't make a phone call to the next person. I'd have to talk to him in person. I put my shoes on and headed to the E-Day clinic. The clinic's hours were over for that day. There was usually no one here after that. However, since Tomitake was here, they should still be inside the building for a meeting. They had to be there. The front door of the clinic was locked, as I expected. I went around to the back door and rang the bell. The whole clinic is nervous when Tomitake is around. They usually ignore visitors, but I'm special. What's wrong? I heard you had an emergency.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, let's see. You need me too? That doesn't sound good.
Ide and Takano showed up soon after I was taken to the visitors room. If Rika Furude has an emergency, it's a priority for these. I'm the most important person in this village. Could it be someone is trying to get you?
You're protected all the time by the elite security of the mountain dogs. They've been watching you since the day we made that promise. I don't know whose voice this is. What am I doing anymore? I don't know. Damn it, I don't know how to do voices anymore.
Uh-oh. Had no doubt about that. It saved me right away when we had that confrontation with those 3 delinquents the other day.
That's not it. I have a favor to ask. I want you to save Satoko from danger.
What happened to Satoko-chan? Ide doesn't have that much power alone, even if he really wants to save her. Okay?
Irie, my baby!
What happened to baby?
What happened to my baby?
But Takano controls the mountain dog, so she does have that power. My previous lives, I was never able to get much help from the mountain dogs because I wasn't on good terms with Takano. But this world is different. I have a better relationship with her in this life, and she even kept the promise she made. I trust her ability completely now. Wait, Hojo is back? That's horrible! It was mainly Satoko's aunt who was abusing her last year. Yurei knows that her uncle was violent with her. I told him that Satoko had gone back to the same condition she was in the previous year.
I don't know what will happen. I need your help to save Satoko.
Hide seemed to want to do something for her, but he didn't know exactly what to do. What do we do? Shall we call the police and let them know?
I don't know about that. At the moment, it's not like anything serious has happened, is it? I mean, no. But yeah.
What?
Nothing bad has happened, yes, but Satoko is baby. But it's only a matter of time. Something bad is going to happen if we don't do anything.
I hate to say that it's only a matter of time. I knew how she was going to get abused and how she was going to end up. I've seen it in the past. I really wanted to tell them about it, but I couldn't do that. As it hasn't happened in this world, they just think I was imagining it.
I think you should call the Child Consultation Center first. Damn it.
I remember. Yoko-chan made a false report to the Child Consultation Center once. I wonder if they would take her seriously. The answer is no. Our friends contacted the Child Consultation Service Center several times in the past, but Satoko always refuses their help. Claims that she isn't being abused. Satoko from 1983 might have asked for their help, but currently she was the Satoko from 1982. For her, living with her uncle reminds her of the time when Satoshi was. She feels like Satoshi will come back if she can live strongly, without always relying on her brother. Even if the Child Consultation Center were to take the case seriously, it's too late. I tried to remember. In the most recent world I experienced, it only took a few days after Satoko was kidnapped by her uncle. It only took a few days for him to tear her heart apart. We had no time to waste. We needed to take action quickly. Can't really do anything unless you seek help.
I think Dr. Yuri can call the police, but that's about it. That's so sad. I'm very sorry. That's not it. I want you to help her, Takano.
Ide and Takano looked shocked and both went quiet. They didn't expect me to seek help from Takano. I mean, want us to take a much bolder action?
I'm here to ask for that. She's like, yes, please kill them. I wouldn't be here this late otherwise.
I understand. But Index.
One second. Irie, if you truly cherish Satoko, then please listen to me this once. Please save Satoko. In less than a few days, she'll really end up in a horrible shape. That's already guaranteed. If you try to wait and see how things will go, it'll be no different than watching her die. Have you forgotten what Satoko was like last year? I'm just gonna go cry in a corner real quick. Irie, she's already reverted to that state. Right this very second.
Thank you for the host. We got you front row seats.
Okay.
In a few more days, it'll be too late to do anything.
Thank you for the host, kitten.
Thank you, kitten.
All I could do was stare at him. Believing that Ide could see the future only I knew, as I ended up waiting with Satoko reflected in my. Ide remained silent for too long time to call brief. Someone trying to think of an excuse to avoid the issue. He was recalling Satoko's terrible state last night, seriously considering if my plea was as urgent as it ought to be. I know that he really cares about me. That's why I need his help.
What shall we do?
Ide nodded and looked up. I guess he finally came to a conclusion. I just hope it's a positive one. Kana-san, please do what Rika-chan wants.
Irie!
I remember how hopeless I felt when I couldn't do it. Save Satoko-chan last night. I want to take this chance and save her this.
But doctor...
I didn't think that Ide would make that decision. He seemed shocked to hear his response. I'm already crying. Aw, poor kid. I'd like to ask you, as the director of this, please help Satoko-chan.
Dr. Irie, what do you mean when you say help her? Please calm down.
Satoko-chan is very important to us. He has greatly contributed to our research for a long time. Protecting her is considered one of his orders. Ide continued, though Takano tried to persuade. Yosuke Ide is asking you, as your boss, please save Satoko.
Aww.
I stared into Takano's eyes together with him.
I thought you and Satoko were friends. Please help her as her friend. Help her, huh? That's a hypocritical way of saying it. You're not telling me to kidnap her or lock her up somewhere safe. You want me to help her so that she can have a normal, happy life. In other words, you want her uncle dead, right?
You have the right to make the ultimate decision of how you're going to save her. If you don't want to, I don't mind making it.
Dr. Irie, no, Section Chief. If we carry out your order, both you and I will be responsible for it. Are you sure you're ready for that?
Unlike me, Ide has many things to lose. I knew that Takano's words would shake him a moment. However, Ide was determined. Yes, fine. Even if I'm called forward to defend my actions, better than betraying my own heart. Impressive. Oh, wait.
An impressive show from someone who doesn't know about, know what a hearing's like.
If we do it quietly, they may not find out about it in Tokyo. Everyone would be happy that way.
All risk and no reward. If you want, I'll show you more treasures in the shrine. I'll never restrict you from seeing those things. So please help me.
The risk she's taking is larger than the reward I'm offering. But that's the only thing I can offer her. I don't care about the tradition. And as long as I can save my friend from her suffering.
Fine. But I don't want to be the bad guy here.
Forced to smile and accepted the favor I asked her for. Thank you, Tikana-san.
I want you to make the decision of how to save her. I will have a meeting with the
Okanogi?
Okanogi later to plan out the mission. Not later. It has to be now.
Promised to save Satoko, but still wasn't motivated. It'd be too late if she didn't do something right now. I tried to make the Kano understand this is an urgent matter. Right. Jen and I wanted to see some kind of results right now. Sorry for asking you at the time, but can you please contact them now?
You guys are so passionate about her. Okay. It might take a few minutes, though. No problem. It's an order from my boss. I'll do whatever I can. Just make sure I get coffee, okay? Just don't forget that promise you made, Rika-chan. I promise.
Oh, hey, Willogos.
The what goes?
Going well. We're just chilling and reading some Higurashi.
What goes?
Stuff's getting pretty sad, actually. But, how are you, man? What have you been up to, buddy? Oh, hi, Melody.
Oh, Melody, you are late. You didn't even get first.
Dang. Getting got first this time. But welcome, Melody. You've come at a very sad time. Teppei Hojo came back. Things were going so well, then this asshole shows up. Look. And now, Rika is trying to convince Takano to fucking have those bodyguards kill off Hojo now.
Oh, I didn't know you were a puppy, Melody.
Melody's a puppy now?
Yeah, she was at the puppy park.
Puppy confirmed?
Puppy confirmed.
I'm already crying. Oh. Oh. Maybe things will get better from here on out. I have no idea.
Sorry, kid.
Read this index?
I promise. I'll even serve you rice cakes and tea when you come to the shrine.
No, I was with my puppies. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cute. Kind of smiled slightly and left the room. Once we finally heard her footsteps fade away, the tension in the room dissolved. Ide offered me something to drink, but I refused. He must have thought everything was taken care of, but I couldn't relax until Coco was physically returned to me.
Gimme. Does she have enough medicine with her? Her uncle will keep her locked inside the house, so she won't be able to come here for a while.
That really fucks their shit over. I mean, they can't study her if she can't leave the house. So, I mean, they have no fucking choice but to help her, pretty much.
Well, and, remember how she was in Keiichi's arc with her?
Oh, it's a Togo?
Uh-huh.
Like,
yeah, that explains why she, like, got so kind of crazy nuts. Was because the medicine was helping keep that away.
oh. Well, I mean, the abuse also could have done it, but PTSD and shit.
PTSD and abuse. And then if she does have the maggot disease.
I had to spend 8 hours working on an 8-page paper yesterday, so I'm exhausted. Oh, well, I'm proud that you finished it, man.
Good job, Willow Ghost.
Good job, Willa. Legos or Willy Legos? Willy Legos, that's what I say. Good job finishing the paper. What's it on? Let me at him, I'll fuck him up. Tepe just needs to fucking die. Like, permanently.
Rena should have just killed him.
Fortunately, I gave her a stock of medicine and needles last. She should be fine for a while. However, her mental state can't be controlled by the medication. If she gets too stressed, that can really cause some damage. That's a lot of damage! So I guess it just made it way worse. Not having the meds, and also being abused.
Yeah. That will happen within a few days.
I'll put a Rena on him. Yeah. He needs to die permanently. Like, permanent death.
Permanent death.
No more
forever.
lives, just die.
No more life. Just death.
Game over for Tepe. That's
Tepe doesn't deserve anything but that, though.
pretty much. Mikado hadn't come back yet. I thought it would be bad news if she came back too early, but I started feeling nervous after she had taken so long. Ide insisted that I go home because it was getting very late. I couldn't go home and relax, however, until I heard from her that everything was taken care of. I had to wait for her to come back. I needed to deal with this tension until then. Over an hour later, Mikado finally returned.
I'm sorry it took so long.
How did it go? He was looking for the right word. I don't think it was good. I got a very bad feeling from her reaction alone.
Unfortunately, it won't go as easy as we hoped anymore.
Why is that?
There was a murder case in Okinomiya not long ago. The police suspect Tepe Hojo of involvement in the crime, and they have him marked.
Good. Her case? What do you mean?
Yeah!
Well, if you got a fucking murder on him, that's good. More reason to take him away.
You know who the murder case is for?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yep.
Some woman named Mamiya laid her hands on the Sonozaki family's earnings and was murdered to set an example. Apparently, the police have taken an interest in the relationship between the Hojos and the Sonozakis. Turns out, that woman was Tepe Hojo's lover.
Oh.
But Tanagashi is getting really close, too. The police want to prevent the 5th case of Yashihiro Sama this year, and they've marked Tepe Hojo as candidate for this year's victim, and started casting their lines.
The police are doing this? What?
Explains why
What the fuck?
Kiichi got the shit beat out of him.
What do you mean by lines?
They suspect they can reel in the true culprit behind Yashihiro-sama's curse if they keep their eyes on Tepe Hojo.
Oh wait, they want to use them as...
Yep. Bait.
Oh. Mean.
Mika-chan, I'm very sorry. But the mountain dogs can't do anything to him until the police stop spying on him.
Oh, I see. They think the Sonozakis are the ones doing it, so they think they're gonna kill him for the fucking curse so they can have something in it on. I see what they're
Mhm.
doing. Fucked up. Ready to go spam. Fuck out of it. Someone the dog was. Oh yeah. Times we've seen better catch up. Quite a few times.
Is it redeemed? Is it redeemed once a stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already redeemed it.
I can show you guys again. Well, I think most of you have seen it already. They're my doggos. Bask in their glory.
Dagos.
Doggos. They're very cuddly. Very cuddly dog. Give me lots of kisses.
Yeah, so cute.
Gophers. Yeah.
Gophers.
The one in the front, I don't know if I told the story, but the little one in the front was actually really the neighbor's dog. And I actually really fucking hated him at first because he would just nonstop bark at me from the house.
He was barking because he wanted to be your friend.
It didn't seem like he liked me. But the neighbors, he was pretty small and skinny, so he would just slip through their fence. They didn't have chicken wire. So they just let him slip through the fence and go running around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And he would, like, every time I would get home from work, back then I used to work at midnight, till midnight, when it was, I would get home about at midnight. I was doing night shift back. He would just come out from the gate into my fucking, in front of my yard and start barking at me. Like, fucking shut up, go away. God damn it, it's not your house, go away. Like, it's my house and he's barking at me. Not even his house. So I thought he was, like, really fucking annoying, but, like, honestly, like, the neighbors just did not pay enough attention to him. Like, did the shit out of him. So I think he really just needed attention, honestly. And because of the neglect, I think he just wanted attention so bad that he would, I don't know, I guess he thought he was, like, protecting the home or whatever going around the street. And he would, like, nip at people's heels and shit. All bad. So eventually, I guess someone called the pound on him and he got taken away. And the neighbors didn't really give a shit. And they were also in the process of moving. So, like, and they couldn't take the dog with them.
Oh no.
So they're just going to leave him at the pound, and then the pound was going to put him down. But, since we had a adequate yard with chicken wire, the pound agreed to let us take him in.
Aw, that's
So, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we adopted him, and then I don't know, he calmed down a lot, and he finally stopped being a dick to me. I don't know, I warmed up to him because I noticed how neglected he was. He would show up at our front door and just fall asleep at the door sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
so
sad.
he was very neglected. So I grew to like him over time. Now he's our dog.
I'm glad. Mika-chan, I'm sorry, but oh wait, I already read this.
Yeah. So there's my doggos. Back to this.
I already read this.
Mangu has a big heart. Yeah. When it comes to dogs, I do. Actually, I tend to care more about dogs than people. It's kind of fucked up, but
I don't think it is because like people hurt you. Dogs can bite you, but they'll never hurt you emotionally.
not really, no. I've never been stabbed in the back by a dog. Like, every time I come home, they're like, oh my god, he missed you. Kisses. I mean, every day. Even if I leave for like an hour, I come back and they start freaking out. So, I mean, like, that's loyalty and care right there that I haven't seen in a lot of humans. I don't know.
Unless it's Index, and then Index is just partially dog.
I
You didn't talk to me for a whole day.
thought you were part cat.
You didn't talk to me for a whole day. I missed you.
Aw, poor Index. Pat, pat, pat. Lots of head pats.
It was only funny because that actually did happen. Penguin didn't talk to me for a whole day. And Penguin's one of the people that I talk to the most, and I got really depressed. And I'm like, I just sent him a random cat video.
I don't know if I was taking a nap or what. I'm taking a nap. That seems to be when I'm not responding as I'm napping.
Yapping. Yep.
That's for indie, like index. Yeah.
Penguin ignores me sometimes. It's really upsetting.
Or usually I'm at work or something.
Just
I
be
don't-
mean to you.
It was during
Just be mean to you!
during the day I'm at work. God, I can't pull up my phone all the time. Or index.
know.
I'll bring a dog treat for index.
Yay! I actually like. I could be more dog than I am cat. Cause like, if someone says like that we should go for a car ride, like I am. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for car rides.
Seriously?
Yeah, I actually really love car rides. I love going for a car ride. Oh, spin a wheel for Melody.
Oh, I gotta spin it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love car rides.
Maybe you are part dog shit.
Going to the store. Anytime someone else has food, I want food. I really like to sit on people's laps or lay on them. I like to nap in the sun. I like to nap.
Oh, my dogs do that all the time. They nap in the fucking sun.
I like to nap out on the porch.
They come inside afterwards, right? And I pet them, and their fucking fur is hot as shit because he's been sitting in the sun all day.
Oh my gosh, I
I'm
just
like-
really like to be like really toasty warm.
I'm like, what the fuck is with you, dog? It's hot as shit outside.
Wait,
It's
index must auto
Oh, okay. Alright. Ada. There you go. I think indexes is more cursed than mine is shit.
I could do it a little bit more curse. 1 second. I have to take noise gate off.
Oh god.
To take noise gate off because I think it won't pick it up.
Alright.
There we go. That's as deep as I can go.
That's fucking demon
Yeah.
Aurora.
Index noises. Index noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noises. Yeah.
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 You just sound more like the penguin from Batman. Because he does that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a demon. Index is a gremlin. Demon gremlin?
I'm a Gundam.
No.
The Barbados.
I thought that mountain dogs can perform any mission, no matter how difficult.
That's only what we plan it when we plan it out carefully with extensive preparation. Usually we take a long time to observe the target and we look for the right opportunity. It could take between 6 months and 1 year for a mission like this. Remember, we are a secret organization. We must remain out of the spotlight. If our secret is revealed, everything is over. It's too risky for us to target someone like him.
And when is the right opportunity coming?
It will be after with Higurashi, at the earliest. After the festival, the police will stop watching.
That would be too late. Saying it'd be after Watanagashi. Didn't even know if it was the day after or a year after. He also said it usually takes at least 6 months to prepare this kind of mission. That's too long. The world was different. But that hope was slipping through my fingers. So how can we save Satoko-chan?
I think we should let Index finish her chocolate bar really quick.
Uh-oh.
I think it's best to follow the rules. We should report this to the police or the child consultation center. We can even talk to the school. Ow. Looks like a... Takano-san lives in a different place in my mouth than Rika does. I have to finish swallowing this.
The fuck? That sounded weird.
So, depending on which voice I do, it's where I'm speaking from is a different area in my mouth.
Like
Okay.
Rika and Satoko are a little bit more high pitched, so I have to clench my bottom, the bottom of my mouth a little bit more, and talk a little bit more out top of the roof of my mouth.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did that so many times, but it didn't. But it never worked.
Chocolate.
Ide and Takano were surprised. They never expected me to raise my voice. In fact, I didn't think myself that I would react. But I couldn't keep my emotions in check after Takano suggested all those meaningless solutions.
I've cooperated with you guys all this time. I've never asked for anything, and I gave you my support. But you can't save Satoko? With all the power you have, why are you guys so afraid of saving her? Ow. Ow. So, if I have chocolate in my mouth and I'm going to speak in Riku's voice, you'll hear a difference.
The police and public services.
I can't. My teeth are too close together when I talk with it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
The police and public services are useless. You guys never take advantage of us, and you guys only take advantage of us, and you never actually help.
Sounds like the government.
Ugh.
Fine, I get it now. I know now that this world is nothing but a dead end. I'm not interested in you guys anymore. I don't care about this world anymore. That's right. I can never escape my fate. It's the same old fate that I keep on repeating.
Called my new chair upstairs. Oh, nice. Congrats on a new chair.
Your chariot awaits.
You just burn to death in the mountains, and you just take sleeping pills and commit suicide. I'll die just like I always do, too. I'll lose my life without knowing how I'm killed. This life is nothing but a dead end. I was born to be killed in this world. Die. Everyone can die. There's no meaning to this world anymore. I just want Satoko.
I can't figure it.
I can't put words to my emotions anymore. I started to cry. I was so lucky up until yesterday. So much hope in my heart, but it had all been for nothing. It felt like everything was falling apart. Welcome back. Hi, back. I love fake. I don't think Rika's fake crying here.
Oh, I was fake crying. Rika's not.
No.
I just can't fake cry right now.
I've lived for more than 100 years. I've lived longer than a normal human lifetime. I thought I was blessed with good fortune for the first time in my life. This would never happen to me again. I thought a miracle had occurred, but everything was shattered. I cried and cursed this world. I needed to give up on my life as soon as possible. Satoko would be waiting for me with a smile in my next one. I wanted to go see her. But what would happen to Satoko in this world? What would happen if I abandoned her? Oh no. And I didn't care. Satoko, 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 Satoko. I'm a witch who has lived for 100 years. But I still couldn't rid myself of the human emotions in my heart.
Sometimes we just care about shit, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Gosh, could you imagine just like going home and like it's empty?
But like, if somebody to cry, but have it sound realistic. Okay, I'll consider that. I didn't get anything to eat because the Toko was supposed to be making dinner tonight. But I didn't have an appetite anyway, so I figured I should just go to bed. I still had to make lunch for the next day, though. Toko might come to school tomorrow. I rinsed the rice, hoping that would have to waste the lunch that I was making for the two of us. I had to stop thinking like that. I already knew it was a waste to make her lunch. I already knew that Satoko wasn't coming to school ever again. I felt so miserable with rinsing the rice. The tears started dropping into it as I thought about it. Why was this happening in this world? I thought everything changed when Casey gave that doll to Mion. In that world, Mion pretended to be her sister for a week and got closer to Keiichi. But that wasn't happening this time. I thought we would be having a good time until the festival. Huh? That's odd. Wasn't the club activity 2 weeks before Watanagashi? I had realized something. The club activity was exactly the same, but it happened 1 week earlier than the world I knew of. It was 1 week earlier than in my previous life. I get it now. I thought I was familiar with this world, but it was actually a different one, where the events are mixed up. That means that even though Keiichi gave the doll to Mion, that didn't solve everything. I was getting lucky. I was confident that everything was going to be okay. I stopped making an effort. I knew that there was a possibility that Toko's uncle was coming back, but I let her go do the grocery shopping. I would have been more careful and kept her home if I knew that he was coming back to get her. I should be careful in my next life. But there wouldn't be a next life that was so fortunate. I didn't get that lucky that often. Even if I locked Toko inside the closet, it would be over if Rena's father messed up something or if Keiichi lost his mind. I have to clear up everything that's not within my reach, and I also have to make the best effort I can. Without that, I can't overcome the fate of 1983. In this life, I may be able to overcome my deadly fate with Takano's help. But Toko will not be there in my future. That defeats the whole purpose. My goal is to survive this year while laughing with my best friends. I don't want to sacrifice Toko in order to survive. I don't want to live in a world without her. I was blessed with all those fortunes, but I still couldn't defeat my destiny. I ruined everything because I stopped working so hard. I will never again have a lucky life like this. I lost my first and only chance. I cried and scratched at the floor. I didn't know if I should curse my fate or curse myself for not putting forth enough effort. Before I realized it, Anya was standing in front of me. I didn't know how long she had been there. She just stared down at me with a look of pity on her face.
Anya, I know what you're trying to say. I wanted to tell what you told me. That you told me not to get my hopes up. There's no way I can get my hopes up. With it being the first time I was blessed with so many fortunate circumstances, I believed that everything would go well. But you were always telling me not to expect too much.
Polly felt something strange at the toy store that day. He realized that the date was 1 week off. This was not the same old world that I knew. He had realized early on that I shouldn't be too excited about this life.
I've been with you for a long time. So I'll tell you this first before you ask me. I couldn't predict what fate held for us today either. Only advice I can give you is this. Fate in this world is as fickle as the weather. Nothing more than a trifle unworthy of joy or sorrow.
There are 6 sides on a die. That's the reality of it, and it doesn't mean that 6 is the best number either. I should just take any number that I roll. I shouldn't be disappointed if I roll 1 a few times in a row. It's pathetic how I thought rolling a 6 was the best result you could obtain.
I chance to learn, even though I've been living for more than 100 years. I told you several times this world is not a miracle. If you wait patiently, you will come across a real miracle someday.
That one instant death. Sometimes, some games.
Sometimes.
We'll kill Satoko's uncle. Pretty well. Sure, someone will. Hopefully.
I'm sure someone will kill him. Keiichi. Mountain dogs. There's a lot of people vying for his life. How many decades am I supposed to wait patiently? How many centuries do I have to wait? I don't have much power left anymore. I don't think we can go back in time before June 1983. The amount of time we can rewind keeps decreasing. You're telling me to just repeat that short amount of time for years? I almost lost my mind when I was repeating it a few years over and over again. You're telling me to repeat 1 or 2 weeks for years until the miracle happens? It's impossible.
I was betting on this one. I bet all my coins on this one world. I lost. I lost all of my coins to this. No more coins left in my heart. Coins are known as hope. I have no coins left to hope for my dreams to come true.
Oh, Rita.
I lay on the floor as I collapsed, as if I collapsed. The floor should have been cold, but I didn't feel anything.
I lost all my hope.
I always thought people could survive as long as they had some bread and water. But that's not right. People can't live without hope. People can survive because they believe that something good will happen to them, eventually, as long as they keep on living. That's just for normal people who don't know what awaits them in their future. There is no such hope for a witch like me.
I don't care about anything anymore. I don't care about this life. I don't care about the next. I just want to disappear and turn to ash. Oh, Rika, please don't say that. Rika? Rika?
Anya's voice gradually fades away. I slowly lost my senses. Lay down on the kitchen floor, self-sinking. That's a move.
It's like listening to the Yellow Card song.
Basically, she went into a fucking depression nap, I guess.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
I've done that many times.
I love how both of us are just like, yeah, I've done that.
I dragged my body to school, hoping that Satoko might be there.
Welcome, Raiders! Come one and come all, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Koenig, how's it going, buddy? How's your stream, dude? How did that one game go? Did you switch games or keep playing it? And welcome, Raiders. Nice to meet you all. I'm the Ice Emperor Penguinato.
You're fine. Kitten's got it.
Didn't beat you, I guess.
Kitten is always beating me. He's got a stick. He just smacks me with it. He's got a stick and he just hits me with a stick a lot.
Welcome, Raiders.
He's really violent.
We are reading Higurashi, and it's really sad where we're at right now. Oh, you're playing Phasmo? Oh, nice. How'd your Phasmo games go, man? Yeah, we're reading Higurashi, and it's a very sad part where more abuse happening, fortunately. I want you to smack me with... Oh, Melody.
No. I'm not gonna time you out this stream.
Uh-oh. But just as I expected, there was no one sitting in her seat. I felt all the more devastated just seeing it empty. I had nothing left to bet on. All I could do was get hurt and suffer devastation. Blood flowed from my broken heart and found its way out through my eyes in the form of... That's brutal. That's fucking brutal. Dang.
Hurts. Is something wrong, Furude-san? Is Hojo absent today?
The whole class was wondering why I came in late today and why Satoko wasn't with me. But even if I felt sympathy from everyone's eyes on me, I didn't feel any promise from them. No one here was able to save Satoko. No one. No one could save her.
Kiichi did.
Yeah, but then shit got all fucked up.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck happened there.
Still wondering what happened there.
I'm good, brother, and we swapped to Phasmo. Valheim was alright. Sorry, Valheim. It looked like you really didn't like it, man. I don't know, it looked kind of wonky from my end. At least you had fun with Phasmo, no?
Esmo!
Why should I have to keep smiling at all these useless people? This world is finished anyway. If I leave matters alone, then a few days after the Tanagashi Festival, my movie reel will be cut as I'm murdered like usual, and return to the beginning of this month again. And so I'll continue to live forever in June 1983. Trapped here. Even death won't set me free from that prison.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Furude-san, please talk to me if something happened. Where's Hojo-san? Is she sick? Shut up.
It's just a game I don't see myself playing by myself. It's kind of a fun group.
Ah.
Valheim?
What is Valheim?
Huh.
What is Valheim?
I don't know. MMO or something? I've never heard of it before until I saw Koenig play it. The whole class gasped. No one expected
Survival game.
No one expected Rika Furude to talk like that. I myself made such blunt statements a few times in several past worlds. It was always the first time anyone in the world heard me anything like that. That must have been very easy for them, and I envied.
It's like a Viking survival game. Is what it looks like to Index. So it looks like a raft, but Vikings.
Huh.
Viking raft. Furude-san?
Jay was standing there dumbfounded. I stood up from my seat. If Satoko wasn't around, I didn't want to be locked up inside of this human place.
Going home.
Not coming here anymore. Goodbye. I felt like saying something like that. However, I retained the small hope that Satoko might go to school the next day. I kept it to myself. Turn off your noise suppression. Uh-oh. However, she wouldn't let me go. She grabbed me by the arm and dragged me to the teacher's office instead. She had told me to take a seat on the couch by the principal's office. She had no right to tell me what to do. I could just escape through the open window. As I didn't have that kind of energy, however, I sat on the couch as she told me to. I realized that I didn't even have the energy to be rebellious. Maybe Satoko felt the same. She lost energy to rebel, and so she was simply obeying her uncle. Next.
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat really quick.
Furude-san? Please tell me what's going on. I'm sure I can help.
Jay spoke to me, but I already knew that her words were empty. All she would do would call the child consultation center. She wouldn't go to Hojo residence and pull Satoko out of there. So there was no point in even discussing the topic with her. If I told her, she wouldn't keep it to herself. Shortly, everyone would know what was happening with Satoko.
My noise gate is actually on. It is on. It is on. Once again.
You saw
I'm just-
Wonky like the game Walheim looked weird, or was the stream kind of bugged? It's like Viking meets Minecraft kind of. The game looked weird. The stream was fine. It would only result in chaos. If they call the Child Consultation Center, the staff from there will go and visit Satoko. Uncle will deny the abuse, and Satoko will also deny it because of the guilt she feels over Satoshi leak. Shortly after, they'll find out about the false report Satoko made before, and they'll decide not to proceed any further. Uncle will allow Satoko to go to school for a few days. His abuse will get worse because he'll think she's the one who called the Child Consultation Center. He'll do horrible things to her just like her aunt did last year. Calling the Child Consultation Center will not help Satoko. It will instead put her in an even worse situation. It's better not to notify him at all. But if we don't report it, then how else is this world supposed to improve? No. Nothing is going to change. There's nothing that can be done once this unfortunate fate overtakes Satoko.
You say Hojo-san's uncle is back? Is that true?
I had somehow answered all of TA's questions without noticing. I knew that nothing would change, whether I spoke to her or not. So I just told her everything, because I had no energy to rebel.
I understand what's going on now. This is horrible. So, now that you know what's going on, what can you do?
Tia answered right away, without faltering, already used to my spiteful tone.
I'll visit her house today. I need to see Satoko-chan and talk to her first. Then, if there's a problem, you're going to call the Child Consultation Center, right? They have it on record showing that she made false reports in the past. They'll never do anything unless there's proof of abuse. They do. They're just like the police. They don't start investigations until after someone's dead. They won't do anything unless Satoko is killed. When that happens, this is what both the school and the Child Consolation Center will say. We never saw this coming. She was such a bright girl. They'll just repeat the same words as if they were scripted. You people are idiots.
Ah, yes, autopilot. Seems like it.
Hmm.
It's going on after 100 fucking years of time loops. Okay, just making sure my streaming crusade is kind of weak for what I have going on in my... I saw some small issue while I was streaming yesterday. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully, your PC can handle it.
Does Conic use do you do 2D, 3D, or do you use a PNG?
I think you just started using a 2D.
Because I know for like RAF, because it takes so much, I just use a reactive for it. It cuts down on some of the usage.
Do steroids use a lot or no?
They do. They can. Kind of sucks to say, but like, because you have the motion capture going on, it takes up room in the background. So it takes up processor unit. It takes up a little bit from the processor.
Some people actually like split things up. They'll have like multiple PCs running shit. They'll have their desktop, then they'll have their laptop, and then they might be capturing the game from their console.
I don't have a game. I don't have a laptop. I just have PC.
Yeah, but some people like split shit up like that, I guess.
I wish I had more money. I would do that. But I'm poor.
Don't we all wish we had more money?
I believe that the people from the center will do something about it. I'll make sure to tell them that she needs help.
Done the same in previous lives too. I wasn't denying her passion, but I couldn't say that there was meaning to it. The problem wasn't with Chie. Problem was with them. No matter how hard Chie tries to seek help from child services, nothing as long as they held biased notions about Satoko.
It doesn't matter if they. Oh wait, this is
Shion,
Shion.
what the heck is she doing?
It doesn't matter if they find proof of abuse or not.
I suddenly heard a voice from the hallway.
Yeah, because Shion's gotten close to Satoko.
Toshi, yeah.
Satoko. Remember? Because she remembered the promise.
Oh, you're
So
right.
she got, yeah.
Right.
Come hither. Cat, I cannot read screen. Please come here. Hello, thank you.
I do 2D, I had to downgrade my model, and I have... Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was Shion's voice. Chie shouted, "Who's there?" And I heard Mion gasping, "Crap." They must have been listening to our conversation. They were having a quiet discussion outside the door, but Shion accidentally raised. He gets too violent sometimes. Oh, really? You think? Fucking
Yeah,
understatement.
it's a little
Biggest
little
fucking
violent.
understatement in this whole fucking game. Jesus Christ.
It's a little violent.
4 people entered into the room for the hallway. Mion, Shion, Keiichi, and Rena.
I told you to stay in class. Go back to the classroom. We can't do that in this situation. What are you gonna do if something happens to Satoko? Do you want to be responsible for that? There's no time to waste. We have to do something right now. My sis is saying that things will get worse unless there's some kind of proof or abuse. And it'll be too late once there is. Do you want to see Satoko dead, Mion?
King is here, club meeting. Yeah, the gang's here to help out Satoko. It's like,
Crab meeting.
come hither. Hither? What?
Because I told my cat to come hither.
Just a steering PC like 5 or 6 years old, so don't you love
Also, it's
the fucking...
It's not thither. It's thither.
hither?
I don't think it's actually spelled right there, but come hither and thither. Yeah.
What if like
it's old English.
what if like in this timeline the whole fucking gang gets together and just all go to death with the baseball bat at once?
Like you would beat Tepe to death. Yes.
All 5 of them just go
All
ape
of
shit.
them.
They just go ape shit on him at once.
Even Chie Sensei. They just like all it's like the whole town gets together and beats the shit out of him.
Beats him to death brutally.
Thither. There we go. Yeah.
Even fucking
right.
Oishi is there. He's just like, fuck you. That'd be funny. It'd be really funny.
Yeah, Oishi should take part too. No one touches the child. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like I told you, Satoko once made a false report to the abuse hotline. They have a record of that child consultation center. Without proof, they won't investigate her case any further. Just think about what that means. It'll make her uncle more furious. Stoko's situation will get even worse.
What the hell? You're supposed to help her before something happens, right? Are they really not going to do anything unless she's seriously injured?
Calm down, you two. I feel like Shitani Keiichi-kun. I don't want to... Sorry, wait a second. I don't want to wait until something bad happens. But we need to think about what we can do.
What can we do? Talk to the Child Consultation Center, right? If we had the guarantee they'd help her, it'd be all fine. But Mion, you're saying it's highly likely that they'll put our case on hold, right? We gotta save her with the power of friendship.
Gotta break his kneecaps. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not what I think they'll do. Just like last year. On top of that, she was in an even worse situation then. They put her case on hold, even though Satoko was already in a horrible shape. But this time, it's only been a day since her uncle took her away. Plus, her uncle has legal custody of her. We don't need to be so roundabout. All we have to do is ambush that bastard and kill him. Yeah, she sounds like the head of the mafia. Like Shion being the actual head of the Sonozaki makes way more sense than Mion.
Oh, yes.
Chi-chan, you can't do that. Murder's bad. Satoshi-kun wouldn't want that. Are you sure? Are you sure he wouldn't want that? He did murder his aunt. Like,
I don't.
are you sure?
I don't think Rena knows about what Satoshi did.
A bell?
Oh, the cat spell.
Oh, was it my kitty cat spell? He just he was sitting right next to the microphone.
Satoshi would
Guinea
love that, yeah. He would join in if he were still around.
He'd be like, "Yeah, let's kill some bitches.
Fucking beat his ass.
Yeah, let's fuck him up." Then how are we supposed to save Satoko? Satoshi-kun entrusted me. He trusted me to look after Satoko. If anything happens to Satoko, I can never face him again. Having our hands tied until after Satoko's been thoroughly abused isn't an option. When a crime is taking place right before your eyes, is reporting it the first thing you do? No, it isn't. You stop it. We have to stop this ourselves.
Why? They actually all get together and beat his ass to death?
I have panic called 911 before.
Oh, really?
On the freeway.
On the freeway?
On the freeway.
So
there was a truck. Yeah, while I was driving, I panic called 911.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm driving and it was like maybe less than like 600 feet in front of me. Like it was really close. There was a big semi truck that was carrying like regular bales of hay, and then those ginormous like minivan sized ones, right?
Right.
4 of those fell off of a truck.
Uh-oh.
The size of a fucking minivan bale of hay fell in front of me. The air went green and I panicked. And me and 5 other cars were trying not to kill each other and run into one of these. It was so like, when I read that, I don't know what that was like. It just first like came to my mind because I like panic called. I'm like, Siri, dial 911. I'm like, Siri, call the police.
Okay.
Wait, I have to make sure Siri's not gonna actually call the police. Because if you ask Siri to do it in a panic, she'll like insta call the police within 2 seconds. Oh, but yeah, no, that's what it reminded me of. Calm down, Shion. You're the head of the Sonozaki family, aren't you? Use your power to save Satoko. You can do it, can't you? You have enough power to save her. I don't. That hag's policy is to stay completely out of the Hojo affairs because of her grudge over the dam conflict, right? No matter what happens to Satoko, the Sonozaki main branch intends to ignore it, don't they? If neither the Child Consultation Center nor the Sonozaki family can save her, I'll have to do it on my own. I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill that little pig. I'm going to do it now. And
It's not going to take more than 150 seconds for me to get to her house. 1,500 seconds for me to get to her house and stab him to death. What can you do in 1,500 seconds? You can't do anything, can you? I'm going to do it. I'm going to help her. Let me go. To kill him right now. I'm Shion. Shion, settle down. Stop saying that, or you're going to get in big trouble if he really ends up dead.
They were desperately discussing how to save her. I just sat on the couch and stared at them both. I had seen the same discussion many times in many different situations. I was tired of listening to it. The only difference was that everything was happening a few days earlier than usual.
Rika, it's okay. I'm not going to expect anything good anymore.
Everyone that has a series don't actually have the police. I placed
Yeah.
a body in 1,500 seconds.
Yeah, especially since we're reading this and
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Yeah, make sure your Siri didn't accidentally call something. I don't have any hope left in my heart.
Imagine you end up swatting yourself because of Siri. Get yourself killed. Oh my god. That'd be sad.
And if it does actually stay on the line, don't hang up because then you'll make the police more concerned.
Quicker.
Yeah, you make them more concerned. I've butt dialed the. There's a quick action on the iPhone to summon the police. And I've done it several times while just half asleep and trying to shut my phone off because it won't stop making noise.
Well, good thing I don't use iPhone.
Yeah, it's like you have to like double click. It's like a triple or something click of like one of the buttons, but you can click that same button to turn off your alarm. Yeah, it's really annoying.
FBI are at my door. Oh man, that would.
Oh no. Oh well, Mel. Mel. Just get on the floor and prepare your butt.
Spread your cheeks.
Yeah, just prepare your booty.
I'm here. I fell asleep for a while because I couldn't. What did I miss?
I told you. I was right.
All right, you gotta send a dick pic now.
I was right. I told you she was asleep.
Wait, it's like 7:54 p.m. Same time zone. Uh-oh, at least went sleepy.
Sleepy.
Yeah. Fucking, I was like, I wonder where Elise is, and then... then Index is like, she's probably sleeping.
No, our bet is whether or not Akasaka is the killer or not. I swear to you, like, there's no other reason to introduce him into this storyline than for him to be the killer. That's the only solution.
No.
Is that he is to murder Rika.
We just saw what happened. Came in there to give her hope. Take it away.
I'm still 100% sure he's the killer.
Oh, you're gonna be wrong.
I'm 100% sure.
I get like in-depth feet video. You're gonna send a dick pic because of a dare? I guess.
No, this isn't a dare, it's a bet.
Bet's worse than a dare.
Bet.
And you're sending index pic? I guess so.
Yeah, because I'm gonna win. I know it.
I'm just gonna have to get a very big camera lens.
That's not what I wanted, though. Penguin's being stingy.
I would not fucking wear a made-up. No.
Then just wear a dress of any kind.
No, I don't want to wear a dress. I'm not gonna cross-dress. It's not
me.
I don't do that kind of thing. You have to pay me a lot of money, mate.
Do it.
A lot of money. I'll do it.
One day.
Give me a couple grand and I'll do it.
One day when I make more than like
$800 a month.
Please, Pengu. Nope. Give me like 10
I'm
grand.
poor, man. I'm poor, man.
Somebody gives
Like,
me
I
10
am so
grand, $10,000, and I'll do it.
As a female avatar, I'm not gonna cross dress.
Hey, that's different. That's not the same. That's a big difference still.
What if you just wear like stockings, like thigh high, like thigh highs?
For what?
For this, just wear thigh highs.
Maybe.
Sock supremacy.
No.
Sock supremacy.
Nope. Wrong.
Socks.
Nope.
Sock supremacy.
Well, he is wearing a dress to my wedding. What? This Pengu will be the what? 10K? Okay, 3 months. No, kid.
No.
Don't fucking.
Penguin's my bride. You can't have Penguin. Penguin's my wife.
Well, I'm already wife to like 2 other people too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have a harem already, so it makes sense that you're also my wife.
Well, Boku and Zentral are also my wives. And I'm also their wife.
Prince is in my harem. Sojiki doesn't know he's in my harem, but he's in my harem.
He doesn't know, but
he's there. Elise.
Pengu is my wife. I'm not. No, you can't
Elise
blame me
is
like
my
that.
wife. Kins in my harem too.
Pengu is only for index pegging. No. No, I don't want that.
No.
Have you guys seen that fucking pumpkin man meme?
Wait, no, I haven't.
There's like some child's flash game teaches him shit. There's one where like plays this pumpkin man at a diner. He's like, give me the pumpkin pie or whatever, or give me the salt. You have a bunch of food items you can give him, but if you give him the wrong one, he slaps it out of the fucking way, and he's like, no, I don't want that. I gotta show you, that's great. I don't want Pengu, I'm fine with my boy Night Shadow. I love Night Shadow. What the fuck is Night Shadow? That's some kind of,
I don't know.
That's some kind of goth kid or something?
I don't know.
Some edgy emo kid or some shit?
There's a lot of people in my harem. Sebastian's in my harem. Elijah Wood's in my harem. He doesn't know it.
But I put a ring on Pengu first before Boku Insane. I don't think he did. Didn't?
I mean, I think Kin has spent enough money on you that I guess he does lay claim to your booty.
I don't know about that.
Kin lays claim to you. You're already married.
Is it in Twitch if someone spends enough money on you, they're legally entitled to you?
Yes, they're legally entitled
Oh, wow.
to your butt.
Guess I should have read the contract better when I signed up for a fucking affiliate.
Always read the terms of service.
Well, the sad thing is, Kitten, is that Twitch took half of that.
It's
So
true.
you're only halfway there, buddy.
If
that was all in direct donations without anything taken out of it, yeah. You spent like at least 1,000 on me so far. Over the course of like a year. Something like that. Nobody's gifted more subs to me than you have.
Oh, cool. So he streams Persona 5.
Night Shadow is a Twitch streamer. He doesn't stream that much, but he streamed Persona 5 Royale for me. Wait, is this some kind of internet relationship, Melody? Oh, good luck with that. Shit.
Is it an internet relationship?
A long
Or is it
one?
like are you actually in a relationship or is it
like a thing, showmanship thing?
Like, no, I meant like what is it called? A parasocial relationship.
Parasocial means?
A parasocial relationship is like say like you were talking to someone, you've never met that person, but you talk to them on like they're like a celebrity. Like me saying that I know Tom Hiddleston. That would be a parasocial relationship.
But they don't know you.
They don't know me. We've never met in reality, but I know things about them.
I thought that just being a creep.
No, that's parasocial. Kind of like Parasite.
Plans on moving to Canada when COVID clears up. Oh well. When that happens, you can have fun.
Parasocial relationship definition.
In that case,
Parasocial
Tengu, I have a
relationships
lot of
exist.
wives apart from me. Yeah, I know. Support a lot of people, man. I don't know how you do it. Then Twitch is like, ha ha ha, give us that. Fucking hate.
Jeffrey Bezos.
He's like,
You know?
he's like wiping his ass with
I don't
money.
even think he's the CEO anymore.
No, but I'm sure he's still
A
collecting it.
parasocial relationship is a one-sided relationship where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time in the other party's persona. So, your most dedicated fans are in a parasocial relationship.
Suppose. But I'm not totally unaware of them.
Yeah, no, but
He is thinking about wedding him within a year of him coming down. Melody, I'd wait a little longer than that. You don't want to jump in a marriage like that. Trust me.
yeah, Index has a very bad parasite called the horny.
Interferes with your say so.
Ah. Yeah. My parasite horny interferes with my good parasite say so.
Here's what I say, Melody. Before you marry somebody, you live with them for a couple years. Then you'll see if you're truly ready for that.
2 years is a honeymoon phase.
Yeah. Longer than 2 years living with them, you'll know. I've been dating him for around 4 years now. Well, physically live with him for 2 years, at least.
Yeah.
If you want to marry him, you get pregnant easy. I'm kidding. Please never do that. Please don't.
Please don't.
You're still very young, Melody. Don't rush things.
Yeah, don't rush things.
Take it from old Penguin who's seen some shit. Terrible shit go down.
Penguin's too old. He's like a grandpa.
Back in my day. Now, the best relationship I've seen, they've been dating for years, and they lived together for a couple of years. And then they got married. Now everything's all honky dory.
See,
yeah.
and my
Trust
sister,
me.
her relationship with her husband, they've known each other since they were 12.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They're still going strong? Or maybe I shouldn't be asking that. I don't know.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, they're still married. They've been married for 8 years.
I'm not being pregnant with my first child. Plan to adopt. Both the care. That's good. A lot of kids that need homes. Lots and lots of kids that need homes.
Oh yeah, lots of kids that need homes. Adoption is really awesome.
Wait, if you want to marry him, please. I'm kidding. That's partially because Jax will throw it in a wood chipper. What? What?
So I'm kind of confused.
Oh, because Hijax is supposed to be Melody's dad.
Ah.
I don't think Hijax. I don't think Hijax could do that. I think he has the willpower for that.
Oh, you have a name to name your child already? What if they already have a name, and they're accustomed to that name?
I'll name my child.
Just rename them.
You can name your child Shitface.
Like say you re-adopt a child. Like say you adopt a child, but like that child's like 5 or like 10 years old. Like, do you just rename them? Is that possible?
I don't know. Maybe. Might have to wait till the kid's like 18 to consent. I don't know.
Plan on adopting a baby. Oh, okay.
Oh.
My mom was adopted.
I have bad genes and I don't want to pass them on, so I'd rather adopt myself. I'd rather adopt.
I've thought about adopting even though I'm not married.
Don't you have to be married to adopt, though?
No, you actually don't.
Oh, okay.
I also thought about doing like foster care. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with a brat, though. I'd smack a kid. Index was violent.
God damn it.
I just don't want a kid to walk all over me. That's
I'm gonna name my kid Shitface.
Don't do it.
Or Dickbutt.
Took that.
For what, dear?
My sister wants to name her kid Fjord because her last name is Young. And his full name would be Fjord Evan Young. Fjord Evan Young. I wanna be Fjord Evan Young. And I'm like, please never have children. She's like, okay, I won't.
Interesting. I've known Angel as a boy name, and the girl usually is Angela. Yeah.
Angela.
I spell the kitten more than my Ariel name sometimes. Uh-oh. Is your boss gonna start calling you that now, kitten? Hey, kitten! Get over here and move this concrete. Come here, kitten. Oh my god, that would get weird.
Cool names I thought of for a baby. If it's a boy, I would name him Corin.
Corin?
Corin, yeah.
Corn?
Corin.
Why would you name your kid Corn?
Corin!
So they'd be like, would his last name be Field? Cornfield?
Cornfield.
Would he be from Nebraska?
That would be really funny.
From Nebraska. What's your name? Corn. Last name Field.
Cornfield. Edla would be really cute for a girl's name.
So a Discord mod just starts talking to you and you're like, yes, daddy? What the fuck? White pink, white pink. What? What? Also don't care about skin tone. I love the baby all the same. No, FE Fates ruined that name for me. I can only see it as a terrible avatar. Aww.
You know what's really funny? It's also the name of one of my OCs, and I've never played Fates. I've never played Fire Emblem Fates, and I named them Corin, and they have blonde hair, and everyone's like, "Oh, this character!" And I'm like, God damn it! Why I can't do any cool names?
How you made a sad expression? I couldn't tell if she was sad about her fate or if she was taking pity on me. It would just be weird, kitten. If your boss started calling you that at work.
Yeah. Corin can also mean spear. And my OC's name is, I can't remember what his last name, but his name basically means silver spear.
Just as she promised, she went to Satoko's house after school. It had only been a day since Satoko's uncle took her away. He wouldn't be able to tell if he'd hurt her already or not. If the students hadn't made such a big fuss about it, she would have waited a couple of days before going to her house. She already knew, however, about what happened to Satoko the previous year. She also knew that her uncle was abusing her just like her aunt, and that he had neglected to act as her guardian for the whole year. Considering those factors, it might not have been too soon for her to visit the Hojo residence. Satoko hadn't shown up in school that day. No one called the school to explain her absence. That alone was proof that her uncle wasn't taking responsibility as her guardian. Chie was going to her house to see what was going on with her own eyes. She parked the car in the street and checked the map she brought from the school. It said Hojo residence on the sign in front of the house. Chie was certain that this had to be the place. The window on the second floor was open, and she could see a curtain hanging there. In that window, she could hear the laughing voices of several old men. No one had answered the phone when she called right before leaving the school. She could also hear the clicking noise of mahjong tiles along with the voice. She had never played mahjong before, but had a pretty good idea that it was the way for the men. It was from the way the men were talking. They were probably playing mahjong. There must have been 3 other men inside the house. Her students had told her that Satoko's uncle was a very violent man. So she's going there by herself? Good idea.
Good idea, Chie.
Good idea. Chie's a smart one. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She's very smart. Big brain. Big brain engine.
Big brain. Big
Chie
brain.
was a teacher, true, but she was also just a young lady. She felt hesitant to ring the doorbell after hearing the disgusting laughter. But courage drove her forward. She made her decision and rang the doorbell. Fucking Chie's gonna die in this season.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh my god.
She'll either die or something even worse will happen.
Have Shion with you though, she could murder. Oh. Chie thought it was a good idea to go by herself, so... She heard the bell ring inside the house. But the laughing voices continued to echo from the second floor. It seemed as though they didn't hear the bell. She rang the bell again, and this time the laughter stopped for a moment. No one must have heard the sound. But soon after, they started laughing again. It didn't sound like anyone was coming to get to the door. Thought someone heard the bell, but perhaps not. Chia was sure they were home, of course. Couldn't leave just because no one was answering the door. He knocked and yelled loudly this time. Index.
Hello? Are you home, Hojo-san?
Finally, the laughter stopped and a man with a scary look on his face opened the door. Who the fuck are you? Shut up and get the hell out of here. Jay felt intimidated by him, but her heart was filled with teacher's pride and responsibility.
Hello? Are you Hojo-san?
This guy just fucking tells her to fuck off and she's like polite to him and gets returned. What the fuck?
She's a very cool teacher.
I'm...
Before she could introduce herself, Teppei screamed at her. Just shut up! I don't need no newspaper, no milk, no insurance. I'm busy right now. I'm working. The people in the room laughed when he told her he was working. She wouldn't give up. He continued to speak.
I'm the teacher at the Hinaminazawa branch school. My name is Chie. Is Satoko Hojo-san here?
Huh? What the hell? What do you want with Satoko?
I came here because she didn't come to school today. I wasn't able to get a hold of her, so I was wondering what happened.
Huh? Cool.
Yes. Is she home? I need to talk with her.
Chie is my Higu waifu. I want to eat. Oh, Lise. Oh my. Same with she said by my dick is so small that I'm overcompensating for. Yes, eat. Funny you say that, Melody. Funny she says that, huh? Oh, Index.
Yes.
Apparently he has a big dick from what Rena said last fucking episode.
No. She was saying that about
Teppei.
No, not Teppei. She was saying that about Rena's dad. She's like, at
Was
least
she?
he has. Yeah, it was about Rena's dad. She was like, at least he has a big dick.
I thought she was talking about Teppei.
No, she was talking about Rena's dad.
I'll have to check. Pretty sure that was Teppei she was talking about.
I feel like it was Rena's dad. She's like, at least he has a big dick.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
このバカアホ変態
Yes. Is she home? I need to talk with her.
Nice timing, Elise. She's sick. That's right. She has a cold. Toko's resting because she has a fever.
I need to give her some handouts. May I please see her?
Fucking idiot. Weren't you listening to what I just said? Toko's sick. She's sleeping right now. Can't let you see her.
I see. Do you think she can come to school tomorrow?
Who knows? I won't know until then. Idiot.
I see. All right. Please tell her that I came by. Thank you.
She bowed, but by the time she lifted her head, Teppei was no longer there. Damn. He didn't even fake it this time. Nah, his dick is super tiny. Teppei dick is so small he doesn't see and has the ability to produce children. He's a piece of shit. Huge piece of shit.
I mean... Okay, Index is gonna say something.
Uh-oh.
Exercise doesn't have to do with procreation.
Uh-oh.
Swimmers have to do with procreation.
What do you...
Okay, like it legitimately doesn't matter how big that is. It matters how how lively the little swimmers are.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just if
You
it's
didn't even know
if it's
I
too
do it.
small, it's not pleasant because they can't feel it.
Yeah, it's more of a pleasure issue than anything else.
Dick is too small to put in a bag. Ooh. When Chie returned to school, several students emerged from the classroom. They were Keiichi, Rena, Mion, and Kion. Riku was also still inside the classroom, but she wouldn't come outside.
Chie-sensei, how did it go?
He just needs a finger up his ass. Too much. Like it's basically a bump on his skin. Oh dear.
You went to Satoko's house, right? You were all waiting for me?
Hey, Sensei, how was Satoko doing? Was she okay?
Well, I didn't get to see her. Psst. What the hell are you gonna do? You're a teacher, right? You came back just because he didn't let you see her? I knew I should have gone and killed him with a baseball bat. Stop it, Shion. That's about what we expected. I'm sure Satoko has a bruise on her face by now. That's why he didn't want you to see her. You should have just run into the house.
Guns blazing. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, Dave. I can't even trust you anymore. I'm sorry. Stop it, Chi-chan. She did the best she could.
Rest wasn't very much.
I mean, what's she supposed to go do? Go in there and beat the shit out of Tepe and get arrested for assault?
What's she supposed to report this now and be like,
What's she gonna report? Hi, the legal guardian of a child wouldn't let me see them.
abusive as
Wait.
fuck.
No, it's not. It would not be considered abuse by the state, like by a government agency.
Eh?
Oh, a child who a parent is claiming is sick, they didn't want to see the teacher because they're sick.
Suppose.
Yeah, but yeah, trust me. No one is doing shit about that.
I believe in Chie. She has the power of curry. Didn't do much. Really do much.
Power of curry.
Now we know for sure. Toko's uncle definitely has her locked inside the house.
We knew that from the start. Rika-chama's been telling you all day today. We wasted half a day just to find out if it's true. How the hell do you think you can help Satoko? Calm down. Calm down. Let's make a plan. I can't voice 1 second. Give me a minute. Just stop, Penguin. Give me a second. We care about her we care about her just as much as you do. We're not going to abandon her. Let's come up with a way to save Satoko. I already gave you my opinion, didn't I? It's the best solution we have. I can handle it all by myself. I only need your help to hide its body.
Hide the body, eat the body.
Hi, the body, eat the body.
Oh, 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 oh. Hello,
You voice like
is it me you're looking for?
is it a bot?
I'm killing him. Bye.
I don't know. They sent it to me as a fucking whisper too. I'm like, what the heck?
I don't know. I already read this. I read this.
Stop it, Chi-chan. Stop saying such violent things.
Even though I killed someone in a different timeline, it's fine. You can't say these things. Murder's bad. Murder is a serious crime, even though I killed 2 people.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing you can even think about, says someone who killed 2 people. Then give me a woo, that was a weird place. That was Shion and Rena all at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Then give me a different idea. If my idea is wrong, then give me a different one, even if it's only a little bit better. Come on. Come on. See? You can't even say anything. I can save Satoko in 1,500 seconds. I'll just drag his body to the Onagafuchi swamp and dump him in there. I don't even need your help, sis. What's wrong? Why don't you come up with another idea of saving her? That's not the point. If you try and figure it out all by yourself, that's all you can think of. Let me tell you something. 1,500 seconds? That's taking way too long. I would save her 1,000 seconds. Oh, I saved off a whole 500 seconds. A whole 5 minutes. If I were you, I would just leave here silently and do what I want. I would just leave here silently and do what I would want to do. Do you know what I'm not doing? Why I'm not doing that? Because someone told me once that even if it's the only option we have, murdering is still something that you should never do. It's not the right thing to do, and it's not the best thing to do either. I just think it's the best. You just think it's the best solution because you're not thinking properly. Big dummy.
Long time ago. I don't know who told me this. Someone taught it to me. Something that troubles you. You can't think about it all on your own. You can't think about your own solution. Best way to conclude things.
We should think about it all together. If we were brainstorming, I'm sure we'll come up with a better solution. It's not about whether my idea is wrong or right. Just think about it. Every minute that we waste puts Satoko in more danger. Do you hate the Hojo family that much? No one is supposed to help Satoshi-kun and Satoko, no matter how much they're struggling. I'm going to help her. Get out of my way. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to stab that loser and save Satoko. No, Shi-chan? You guys should curse yourselves. Curse your powerlessness. Fine, brainstorm for another idea. You'll never come up with one. Just go ahead and neglect her. You never really cared about Satoko. You only think of her as someone you want to play with.
But I'm different. I'm different. She's more than just a friend to me. She's like my family. I care about her. I care about her more than you guys do. I'm going to kill him now. Goodbye.
Gonna hide the body, eat the body.
And Mion smacks her in the face.
Wait a minute.
What is it? Are you trying to stop me? I killed you before. I'll do it again.
Leon, you're not understanding even half of what Renee is trying to tell you.
What? I totally understand what she's saying. Ooh, the Higurashi. We can save her right away with a little courage needed to murder him. But she's spouting hypothetical garbage to hide that fact.
Critical.
Hypocritical garbage to hide that fact.
Leon, you think Satoko would appreciate it if you saved her by committing murder?
Actually, probably yes. I'm not trying to seek her appreciation. I don't care about what happens to me. Her happiness is all that matters.
That's not right. You're talking tough, but I know you're scared. In fact, you asked me on to help you hide the body. In other words, you want to have a normal life after killing your uncle. You want us all to be happy, just like a few days ago. You want us to be back where we were. But if you murder him, we'll never be like that again. You think you can really commit a perfect crime? You'll be arrested for sure.
I'm prepared for that, to face that. If I could end Satoko's suffering by doing time behind bars, I'd gladly pay the price.
No, that's absolutely not true. You would curse yourself, and I'd bet on that. You would curse yourself and regret it, wondering how you drew that short straw and became a murderer. Then you'd finally realize what you really wanted. It wasn't killing your uncle. It was returning to us all their happy lives. Your wish will never come true if you commit murder. Satoko will also curse herself. She'll blame herself, thinking she's the reason Shion became a murderer. In fact, who's going to force Satoko to eat her squash if you get locked up? Who's going to talk about setting up mean traps with Satoko? You're supposed to do those things. Shion Sonozaki.
1 second.
You have to be by her side at all times. Don't kid yourself. What you're trying to do is not for Satoko. It's just a huge mistake.
Hold on 1 second. I just have to fix something for my sister.
Thanks. Sorry, one second. I need my headphones on. Sorry. No, my sister came in to show me a clipper.
Oh, nice.
She just cut her husband's hair, but I'm a hairstylist, and she came in to show me the clipper, and then I was like feeling it, and the blade was just really tight, and I'm like, oh, this is not in a good way. So I'm like, you just need to loosen this so that it's not like a really hard action to do this thing. She was like, oh, okay. Like, just make sure that you get it on and it's not making horrible noises. I know how to fix equipment. Okay. If that's what you're saying, do you have any idea how to save her? You don't, do you? You're just a hypocrite. I said move. I'm killing him. I'm going to kill him now.
Keiichi blocked her way by standing in front of the door. Shion gave him a hateful glare, but he just sent her back a confident smile. I can't let you go, Shion. The world we all long for doesn't exist without you. I'm not going to let you go.
Is that so? That means you're siding with Teppei Hojo. You're just as guilty as he is. I'm going to bust your head open and kill you first. Hey!
Uh-oh.
Don't be stupid, Shion. Quit it already. Shion-san. What are you going to do with that chair? Stop it. Put that chair down now. I don't know. He doesn't understand that I'm serious. I have to show him that I'm determined, how determined I am. Better get the hell out of my way right now.
Look for a bit, but I'll have you running on my phone. Okay, thank you, kitten.
Okay. Thank you, kitten. You're so good, Maud.
Shion, I admit that right now, I have no better idea. That's just for the moment. I'm sure that we will come up with a better idea eventually. I guarantee it. I promise you that we're gonna save Satoko. So please, okay? Trust your friends.
If you're afraid of committing murder for Satoko's sake, you're not my friend anymore. I mean, I'm not going to tell you this again. Get the hell out of my way!
Calm down and think about what you're saying. We will save Satoko somehow. Just trust us. Don't try and look for a shortcut. Trust your friends. Trust me. Keiichi Maibara. I'm going to save Satoko for sure. You can bet on it.
Shut up! I can't trust you. What do you think you can do for her? Shion!
Shion threw the chair at Keiichi. It hit him hard, and the chair fell to the floor with a loud noise. But Keiichi was unfazed even after being struck. He just stood in front of the exit without even covering his face.
Oh man, Keiichi's so metal.
Wait, he wasn't unfazed. A trail of blood was pouring from his forehead where the corner of the chair hurt him. Fucking Keiichi just gets brain damage.
Keiichi, 3 concussions later.
That was nothing. You thought I would move out of the way? I'm not going to move from here even if you kill me. If I let you go, we might never see you again. Toko will think about you every day and her heart will be filled with sadness. If that happens, there won't be anything we can do to make her happy. It's going to be a very sad life for her. I don't want Satoko to live in a sad world like that. The future that we want is a wild and riotous one. Just like we had until a few days ago. Of course, I won't let Satoko's uncle threaten her any longer. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet, but I will know soon. I promise. So please, just trust me. Dion wasn't yet convinced, but even so, she walked to the window and took her seat. Somebody raised a hand on Keiichi's shoulder. Rested a hand on Keiichi's shoulder. It was the principal. He'd been standing there and listening to him for a while.
Principal.
Well done. Gee, Sensei, I've heard what's going on.
I'm sorry. I'm so powerless.
I know it's only been a day, but I think this is an emergency. You should report this to the proper authorities.
But sir, she still called the child. She has called the child consultation center before. They're not going to help her anyway. It's just a waste of time.
Why does Kei-chan sound like an old man? Oh, I'm trying to do a shonen character voice.
Protagonist.
Yeah, make it sound all fucking doofusy. Eating mangoes, right, squad? Yeah, you eat those mangoes. Gonna do the thing she did to Satoko in chapter 2. Yeah, kinda.
Kick her ass.
Shion raised her voice. The principal looked at Shion and started talking. Shion Sonozaki-kun. There's one word that I really don't like. You know what that is? What you just said. The anyway that came out of your mouth. This is the cruelest world, which means admitting defeat before you even fight. By the time you've uttered that word, you've already lost your battle.
I agree with him. I think we should try various options. Calling the child consultation center should be the first on the list. If that doesn't work, we should try our second and third options. And then murder, of course.
Go down the list before you get to murder.
Don't give up before you try. That's just as bad as not helping her at all.
Principal, if you're reporting this, then you'll make sure to convince him that Satoko needs saving, right? Of course. Hojo-kun is my precious student. I'll do my best so that they will save her.
They will try to take action as quickly as possible. So if we call now, they should get to her house later tonight. I hope they'll help her. But if they put her case on hold, if that happens, we should come up with our next plan. As long as we don't give up, we can help her somehow. Whatever you guys say. Satoko is getting hurt as we speak. Who's the one abandoning her here?
Yeah. I just promised you. We are going to save Satoko. Not by committing murder, but by saving her in a way that will make her happy. You just watch us. I, Keiichi Maibara, am promising you this. Dion stared out the window without looking at Keiichi's face.
I'll try and find out what the consultation center decides tonight. I'll call everyone when I do.
I hope they'll take her into custody.
We can't be optimistic about this. I think there's a huge chance that they'll put her case on hold. What are we gonna do if that happens?
If that happens, well, damn it. Gee, Sensei, let's go to the teacher's office. Need to make this call.
Yes. We need to make sure that they'll really understand.
They left the classroom. Keiichi, Rena, and Mion got together and discussed their other options. Mion was looking down and crying. Rika was just vaguely looking at them as if staring at a boring TV. Nothing will change. The Dowd Consultation Center will put her case on hold. I've seen it so many times in previous lives. I almost hope that they will take her into custody just this week. But I have no more coins left to gamble on a hope like that. In a previous life, Keiichi killed Satoko's uncle, but Shion was not there when that happened. When she is, I suppose she's the one who takes on that role. Their pathetic hopes will be crushed by tomorrow morning. The social worker will be at her house tonight, but Satoko will deny that she's being abused. Her uncle will assume that she was the one who called the service, and he'll abuse her even more. He will come to school tomorrow because he doesn't want the Child Consultation Center to be suspicious of him. We will feel more and more hopeless when we see the dead look in Satoko's eyes. I've been living for more than 100 years, but I've never defeated fate. The fate of her uncle's return. I was blessed with so much luck, and I thought I could defeat it this time. But in the end, it all came down to the same thing. It was a waste of energy to put in any effort. It was worthless. All worthless. The more I thought about this inescapable fate, the more I pitied these people for talking endlessly about how they were going to save Satoko. Are you crying?
No,
What?
I'm not crying.
Oh?
No. No, I actually just have sniffles.
Uh-oh. Chips. Wet blanket. Oh dear. The rest got to beat him up so that if he leaves, I'll give Rika-chan all my coins. Allergies? I guess so.
Oh yeah, on my days off I don't take any of my allergy medicine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Teppei returned to Hinamizawa to escape some trouble. He'd have to stay there for the rest of the summer, perhaps a whole year, and see what happened. For him, the house in Hinamizawa was like a rather dull hiding place. Lover Rina had suddenly disappeared. Rumors told him that she was involved with some dangerous deal. Some sources even told him that she had already been caught and killed. Everyone he knew was aware that Rina was living with him. Everyone also assumed that he knew everything about what Rina did. They were convinced that he got money by tricking her into doing something. And as a result, some dangerous men came after him. That made it difficult for him to stay in Okinomiya. More than anything, it pissed him off to find out that Rina was cooking up something behind his back with some other guys. Hinamizawa was about the only place he could go. He couldn't go back to the house where he used to live with his wife, as it had been abandoned since Koko's. Besides, he didn't even have the key to his old place. But if he went to Satoko's house, she should still be there. She'd clean and cook for him, too. Teppei didn't know how to cook or clean, and he certainly wasn't thinking of learning. Rina had often been rebellious towards Teppei. He had often said that he wanted to be with someone more loyal, like a pet. For Teppei, Satoko was exactly what he wanted. As Satoko was still a little kid, can't satisfy him sexually. What the? But it can
Oh
at
my
least,
god.
like, really? Did they have to mention that? But he can at
I'm
least
so
make her
sad.
wash his back in the bath. The fuck?
I'm so upset.
That was not needed, man.
I'm
Come
so
on.
upset. I'm so upset. I'm so
Yukishi, you
upset.
did not need to write that, dude. Come on.
Shark Pikachu face. I'm so upset.
Toko's dead mother used to be a pretty woman. Toko might grow up to be a pretty lady herself in about 4 or 5. Come on, stop.
Ah!
Dude, stop. Teppei headed
Stop.
back to Hinamizawa with those indecent thoughts in his... Oh, God.
Oh my god.
He's that bad. It just gets worse and worse, man.
I hate it. I hate it so
At
much.
least Teppei's not a child enjoyer. Well, The house was locked, so he assumed that she was at the market for grocery shopping. He found her at the store and dragged her back home. However, the house was full of dust. She's been living at her friend's house for the past year, and the house had been abandoned. Tepe exploded in anger. I think you would send out a baka hentai, please. I could.
I wish I could hear it.
Let me see. There we go.
Dog. Dog. Dog.
Oh, that'd be Borkin.
Keep the borkin.
He told her that it was her responsibility to keep the house in order. He beat her and kicked her down to the floor. Wonderful person. Eventually, Satoko's expression returned to what he remembered from 1982. Satoko started obeying him immediately and cleaned up the house. A new place to hide with a new girl. New life was starting out pretty good.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Tepe called his buddy to show off his new beginning and ended up playing mahjong with them. He bragged about his new pet and made her serve them food and drinks. Told her to walk on all fours like a real pet. Yes.
Oh my god, I hate it so much.
She refused, but she obeyed immediately when he tried to hit her. Everyone was laughing and they were all jealous of him. Tepe felt really good about it. However, someone arrived to interrupt his perfect life.
I'm a teacher from the Hinamina. I'm a teacher from the Hinaminazawa branch. My name is Chie. Is Satoko Hojo here?
He thought someone was at his door to sell insurance or something. It was a school teacher. Huh? What the hell? What do you want with Satoko?
I came here because she didn't come to school today. I wasn't able to get a hold of her, so I was wondering what happened.
Huh? School?
Yes. Is she home? I need to talk with her.
She's sick. That's right. She has a cold. Satoko's resting because she has a fever.
I need to give her some handouts. May I please see her?
You idiot. Weren't you listening to what I just said? Coco's sick. She's sleeping right now. I can't let you see her. This is going to cause him problems, Tepe realized. Coco's just a pet for him, and he had no intention of sending her to school. But her teacher had shown up at his house just because she missed one day. This wasn't good. Tepe hates schools, and he really hates teachers.
Yeah, I see. Do you think she can come to school tomorrow?
Who knows? I won't know until tomorrow, idiot.
I see. All right. Please tell her that I came by. Thank you.
He was able to get rid of the teacher, but it would create more problems if he didn't send Satoko to school tomorrow. Tepe didn't need even more trouble on his place. That meant he couldn't beat up Satoko like he wanted to. Violence was the only way he knew how to communicate. With that out of the picture, it was very difficult for him. He wanted to beat up Satoko, but that would leave evidence on her body. If that happened, he wouldn't be able to send her to school. If she didn't go to school, that teacher would show up at his doorstep again. On top of all that, the Child Consultation Center paid a visit to his house that night. The teacher must have filed a report. That bitch, Tepe thought. Next time I'll beat her in the face so hard she'll need plastic surgery. Since Satoko was afraid of him, she pretended she was really sick when the social worker visited. It was so easy for Tepe to control her. He considered Satoko to be a convenient pet. But at the same time, he'd need to be careful of the consultation center. Ah, fucking hell, this ain't gonna work at all.
Ugh, damn, I'm so upset.
Keeps getting worse.
I'm so upset. 3 hours yet.
Anyone else hear the buzzing noise, or is that just? It's just.
Is it like a?
I don't hear buzzing. Pepe hates school because they don't let him eat dog ass. Pepe is like blowfly girl. Dog worms. No, I didn't. I just read it. I just read the tip.
Yeah, we read the tip.
I'll stab his eyes out with toothpicks. Get them open with it. That's too good for him. I may be stupid. Damn it! Why did she do that?
That's what I expected.
Mion called me in the middle of the night. The social worker went to Satoko's house tonight after getting a call from the school. They had a talk with Satoko and her uncle. Told him that Satoko didn't go to school today because it was cold. He also claimed that he didn't call the school because he didn't have the number. He explained that he spoke with Shi-sensei politely and that she just misunderstood his behavior. Satoko didn't really talk, but she never denied what her uncle was saying. So she said there's no abuse, and she doesn't need any help.
Yes. Satoko has always thought that her brother disappeared because she kept relying on him. That's why.
You think she needs to handle it on her own without seeking anyone's help? That's ridiculous.
According to the social worker, she didn't have any obvious injuries, so they think that this isn't an urgent case. It seems that she's being fed and that she has a place to sleep, too.
Yeah, thanks to someone, I'll force and I'll rip open his.
Yeah, as long as the child's there's no physical abuse going on, they have a place to sleep and they're being fed. Usually, any social service won't do anything.
Shouldn't that be a given? Are you saying it's not abuse as long as she has something to eat and somewhere to sleep?
That's how they view it, at least. Can you move? Hi. Oh my gosh, you are sitting on the keyboard. Come here. Come here. Sorry, I'm trying to guide my cat over here. Ah! He's breaking stuff. There he goes. Okay. In some cases, people refuse to even let the social worker come inside the house. Just because they are able to talk with her uncle tonight, they determined that it wasn't urgent.
After all that, they decided to wait and see. I bet Shion is disappointed.
Yeah, I'll give him cuddles. Yeah. Just like how Satoko refuses to seek anyone's help because of Satoshi, Shion is also trying desperately to save Satoko because of him. She seems calm now, though. Even though she's very upset.
I know this isn't the time for complaining. Where the hell did Satoshi go? Sister's in danger.
He's dead, bitch! I have no idea where he is.
I know. I'm sorry. I was hoping that he would save her if he came back. But it's a waste of time to think about that. I can't hope for someone else to save her. We're the ones who will.
That's right. We have to do what we can.
I'm impressed with the power of the Sodazaki family, though. You have information from the social worker already. You must have a spy in the center.
That's a national secret.
So, you know someone who knows a lot about the center? They give you any idea of what we should do next?
Well, I was advised to stay calm and see what happens.
What the hell? Did you talk to them about the situation she's in right now? Her uncle's locking her up and abusing her. Why should we just kick back and see what happens?
Well,
Kie-chan, this is not my opinion, okay? I'm just telling you what I was told by my contact. See, is it true that Satoko didn't show up at school today? But it's just one day. It's not like she's been. Oh my god, I can't do Mion. I'm just doing Shion this whole time. It's not like she's been absent for a weeks or months. You can't really deny the possibility that she has a cold.
But she's being abused. You're saying that we should stay calm while she is being physically and emotionally harmed?
Wait a minute, Kei-chan? That's the whole point. We're concerned because we know what happened to her last year. But she wasn't here yesterday or today. We can't really prove that she's being abused or not.
She may or may not. She may not have a bruise on her body yet. It's only a matter of time. Besides, isn't it abuse to force her to come back and live with them?
Remember what we were talking about at school? And that's normal for a legal guardian to take in a child under their custody. We can definitely say that it isn't abuse.
But we have to do something before it happens. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I knew that wasn't my opinion, but it felt like she was telling me that. When I sensed her dismay, I quickly apologized.
I explained to my contact what happened to Satoko last year. But last year's case was resolved by waiting it out too.
Last year's abuse only stopped because of the fourth curse, right? It's not like the child consultation server resolved it.
Still, either way, both last year and now, the Child Consultation Center doesn't think her case warrants much urgency. It seems our opponent this time is the difference in urgency between us and them.
I see. We've done what we can. Now we need to come up with a plan B. We should have a meeting tomorrow. With all the fearless members of our club. Gone through worse than this before. We'll save her for sure.
Yes.
As we spoke, I felt less angry about that decision that the Child Consultation Center. It was something we expected anyway. I was being emotional for a while, but Mian wasn't taking it personally. She's usually a tough person, but I know that she feels very weak when something like this happens. I have to be careful not to get too emotional with her. Our enemy was Tepe. I couldn't yell at my friends just because I was frustrated. I almost forgot sometimes, but Mian is a girl. There's no way yelling at her without cause wouldn't hurt her. I think I have a tendency to lash out with my emotions sometimes. I definitely need to rein in that bad habit, especially during emergencies like this. You have a legal guardian? Yeah. All I could do by myself is probably the same thing Shion was suggesting earlier. But I knew it wouldn't make Satoko happy. We club members are fearless, but the power I possess is the smallest among all of them. That's why I needed to communicate with them. If we united, we would be able to come up with a better plan. I couldn't think of a plan all by myself. 3 heads are better than 1. We would definitely figure something out.
I'm going to call Rika-chan now. Will you call Rena?
Sure. Rena was a good match for Shion today. She impressed me a lot. Tough when she comes to shove. Bleh.
Yeah. Rena is always incredible when we're in trouble.
Whoa, what's that?
What?
A lot of static coming from you.
For me? Is it
Yeah.
still coming?
Yeah, you messing with your mic?
Uh...
Oh, it's a lot of static.
Is it gone?
Now it is, yeah.
Because I just moved it next. I just moved it a little bit.
That's
I think it
buzzing
was
one.
just.
1 second. Let me grab something really quick.
I don't hear it now.
Do you hear it now?
Oh.
You don't?
No. Not now.
I was thinking maybe it was too close to my candle, and maybe you could hear the flame. Yeah, Red is always incredible when we're in trouble.
Reliable.
Reliable. But you impressed me too, Kei-chan. You were kind of cool today.
I just kind of feel embarrassed now. That speech was a little corny, huh?
I'm hanging up now. I'm sure Ren is waiting. Give her a call, okay?
Yep. Say hi to Rika-chan. I think she's been hurt the most by all this. Rika-chan was looking at the ground with a depressed look on her face all day. My chest hurt just remembering. It must be even more painful to look at Satoko. Mion hung up the phone. Also hung up, then called Rena. She then picked up the phone after one ring, which surprised me. Hello, Rena? You were waiting for the call, huh?
Yes. I called you, but it was busy, so I didn't know what to do.
Called me when I was waiting to talk with Mion. She's calling Rika-chan now. Told me to call you. Let me explain to you what happened.
Okay.
Is the case on hold?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm really upset. But this is what we expected.
I can guess what they said. It's only been a day, so there's nothing definitive. Plus, she doesn't have any signs of obvious injuries.
Is my guess right?
You put a bug on my phone? Yeah, you got it exactly right. It's total bullshit.
It's only been a day. Such a horrible phrase, isn't it? Especially since it'll be too late if he hurts her.
If he really does, then Satoko's injuries will be plain for everyone to see. But if that happens, her uncle will never let any social work. And then, let's just say they couldn't find any signs of abuse and go back to waiting.
It's such a huge contradiction, isn't it?
Apparently, they need court approval to force entry, but applying for that isn't easy. So while social workers may be supposed to have great legal power, in reality their hands are tied and they can't act if the family turns them over. They're not the police. They're not the ones who storm in even if they have to break windows to do. Damn it, then who does have the right to break those windows? If we did, I'd smash them wide open. Anyway, they're not serious about this case. They have no idea what will happen to Satoko if we don't do anything about
I'm impressed.
it. Wait, why?
He just moved to this village not too long ago. You're not only...
You've only known her for just a few
You've only known her for just a few months. But you're so serious about saving her. You don't even know what happened to her last year. But you can imagine how hurt Satoko is right now. If you were an ordinary person, I'm sure you'd tell us. Just relax. It's only been a day.
It's not that difficult to imagine how horrible it is. I also heard from you guys how terrible it was last year. It's no question that this case requires immediate. It always used a big water break. They're trying to watch fucking Pepe, right? They don't want to do so.
That's still impressive. you stopped Shi-chan, and she tried to leave when she tried to leave the classroom. What you said there was pretty deep.
I think Satoko would appreciate it if you saved her by committing.
It's not something an average boy would say. In fact, sorry, but I thought you were going to say something like what Shi-chan suggested.
That's our Rena. Saw right through me to the core. To be honest, I was able to keep my calm because Shion caused that commotion. I too thought our only option was. What's there to hesitate about? Everything would be resolved if we went over and killed her uncle right away. I thought those same things myself. And then I thought about how I would actually kill him. First, I'd assault him with a metal bat or something. Don't say. But before that, I would scope out his house and dig the hole to bury his body in ahead of time. When I imagined it, I envisioned myself actually digging the hole with the camping shovel in the woods. I repeated this for Satoko in my mind, like a mantra, trying to forget the weight of the murder ahead. I relieved that, exhaustion and frustration. I could very clearly imagine myself standing there, soaking with sweat and covered in mosquito bites. Then I'm sure I'd call her uncle or something to lure him out of the house, bludgeon him to death. Then I repeated my mantra, this is for Satoko, blaming her for that serious crime as I tried to avoid my own guilt over committing murder. Did Satoko ask me to do that? Am I going to blame it all on her because I committed murder? Would she appreciate that? No, she wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to tell anyone that I had killed someone. No one would appreciate my deed, and I would have to carry that burden for the rest of my life. That pathetic future is one I couldn't have imagined in the rush I felt before carrying out the murder. I decided to kill him so I could return us to happier times. But the act of murder also meant shattering the thin path that could lead us back there. I was able to imagine it that far ahead. What the fuck is chat saying? He's struggling to put his dress on, that's all. It's over his head. Does he need help with a corset too? He won't be able to breathe with one on. Yeah, no, I'm not wearing fucking dresses. Sorry.
He's gotta wear the dress.
Nope.
Akasaka-san's the murderer. I know it.
Nope. I was able to imagine it that far ahead. That's why I didn't say it out loud like Shion did. If I hadn't thought that far, I probably wouldn't have joined Shion in shouting, "Kill him, kill him!"
It would have been really hopeless if you had done that.
Rest time? No, you gotta pay money for that. A lot of money. 10 grand and you're good.
What about $5?
No.
$4?
No.
Yeah, okay, you really got me here. 10 cents.
Let me think. Hmm, 10 cents is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Oh man.
That's like a whole lot of bits right there. 10 whole cents. That's quite a lot. Let me calculate how much that would be if we were given that in bits.
Remember when we used to be able to watch ads for bits? It's just lame and got rid of it. You know what I have indexed? Exactly $5. Uh-oh.
I think it would be a whole 10 bits, maybe.
Maybe.
Wait. Let me
0.01. That's how much money you get from each bit.
Akasaka gonna be innocent and Dexy gonna be depressed that she can't speak Pango. Not gonna get to peg me.
So a whole 10 cents is 100 bits.
10 cents
So-
for 100 bits?
Yeah.
What?
Per bit you get 0.
Wait, no, a bit is a penny.
Is it a penny?
Yeah. So 100
Okay.
bits is $1. But you have to
Okay.
pay like $1.50 for 100 bits.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
If you
All right,
translate it
so-
to
so
what I'm actually getting, it wouldn't be
I'll
that
give
much.
you a whole 10 bitties.
I have 0 bits. 10 bits.
I'll give you a whole 10 bitties to see you in a skirt.
No.
A whole 100 bitties.
Nope.
I'll give you 1 bit.
No? I don't know. That seems like a tough bargain, but I'm gonna have to say no.
Half a bit. I'll give you a Canadian penny.
That's even less, isn't it?
Yeah, it's half of a cent.
Give me pesos. Fuck it.
They don't even they don't even make them anymore. I'll give you 1 Oman.
I have 0 bits. None of y'all have jobs, do you? But
I mean, I can also draw penguin in a dress, Melody.
I can't stop you from that.
But I want real penguin in a dress. That's the difference.
That the difference between that is that it takes a lot of money.
Yeah. It's.
Like
I'll give you.
10,000.
I'll give you 1 Oman.
An Oman.
It's a form of currency.
What fucking country is that for? How much does this dress cost? I don't know. Or
1
Elise.
Oman.
Have you ever had a job, Elise?
It's let's put it this way. $1
An Oman?
is only 38 cents in Oman.
Wow. We get penguin a prom dress. Can you get me like $20,000? I'd do it for that.
I'll walk you down the aisle.
$1,000, sure.
Once Twitch takes off and I get money.
I've done workability? What? The hell is that? Like job training? I've applied, but the application online is constantly broken and
Oh, I feel that. That's why I use Indeed.
what's workability? That job training thing or something?
I think that's through the state.
Is that one of the things where they teach you how to do an application or something?
Yeah, it's like
yeah. That doesn't help.
workability is job training you can get in high school. Usually it's like, isn't it like trade stuff though? Usually it's like trades. Oh. Sorry, my legs are hurting really bad.
Have you read this or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Was that really just my imagination, though? Did I imagine killing your uncle in my mind? Could imagination alone really be that vivid? I could smell the earth. What? What?
He remembers this kill.
Yeah. He's remembering, like, everything now.
Oh my god.
I could smell the earth, taste the scattered dirt flying in my mouth, see the pebbles scattered as I shove my shovel down, and hear the roots cracking from its base. The image was so real, it felt more like I had actually done it in the past. Yeah, it's right. It's important to imagine the consequence.
That's right. You don't want to grow up with no imagination.
It was target putbacks for me. Backs? What?
Oh,
Oh, like the people that stock the shelves?
yeah. Well, they kind of like, so say you go to like the front of the store and like someone's like, oh, I don't actually want this item, and they just set it down. Yeah, that would be kind of like flip bags.
Well,
They
Melody,
take
if you want me on that dress, you're gonna need money first.
What about, I have 300 Oman in a drawer. Do you want that?
Oh,
It's about 600 US dollars.
that's better, but you gotta convert it. You gotta convert it. Maybe I'll put on stockings maybe for that. Maybe.
Okay. They have to be lacy and black, and you have to be wearing a maid's outfit.
No,
Oh,
just the stockings for 600.
Sock supremacy? No. If it's that, I want you to put on socks. I want you to put it out on a blasted tweet on Twitter and say that socks are supreme to bare feet.
It goes against my principle.
I know.
My loyalty can be bought. The right price.
For the right price.
My loyalty can be bought.
Socks are better.
What happened to your monies, Elise?
Oh, Elise lost her job. She said she's jobless.
Mango will only fully cross-dress if index physically goes to him. No, did you miss the part about the money, Elise?
No. Besides,
I don't know.
mine is a different kink.
I don't know if pegging comes at any price. I don't think I could.
And mine is specifically a different kink, and I just like the fact that he would be embarrassed.
I don't think I'd let someone peg me for any amount of money.
I wouldn't peg Penguinato, even if he dressed up for me.
It was a program for high school. Oh wow. You're what, 21 now, Elise? Yeah.
The workability ended ages ago. Oh, okay. Did you not get like on at Target? Like, did they just not like hire you?
That's good experience to put on your resume.
Yeah, I put it on your resume.
Sure, a store would probably need someone at some.
Yeah. Work fast food.
Oh God, please.
Oh my God, fast food is paying so much right now.
I tried applying to jobs a couple times, but the online application programs don't fucking work. I've done it. I've gotten interviews. I didn't get the job since I didn't have the experience, but I got interviews. I went through a lot of interviews to get the job I had. Long fucking thing. Yeah, they don't hire people out. But
Lame.
it's still a fucking
lame.
It's still
It's still
put on your resume.
Yeah, which is good.
Just go to fucking Walmart. Be like, hey, I stock shit at Target. Same thing, right?
You can look for a job after you move. Oh, nice. I'm 20, Pengu.
Okay.
Pengu. No.
Dang. No. They make you apply online. Yeah, I applied online too. Yeah, I have an idea. I don't want this drawing to ever. What? The online application breaks constantly.
Oof, man, that sucks. I remember Smiths used to do that.
Online application breaks constantly? For what? For every place you applied to? Or is it just one place? I don't know. I've never had that much trouble with online applications. I've gotten interviews, but they just didn't want me because I didn't have experience. If you have the experience, they'll eat that shit up. Man.
What puzzle are you talking about?
It's one broken fucking website that's over week. Broke. I don't know. I don't think I've really had a problem personally, but that was a while ago. I haven't job searched.
I haven't either.
It
Okay, I lied.
sucks.
I did it last week.
Actually, honestly, Index, don't put your resume on Indeed or any of that.
Oh, it's not on Indeed.
Because if I did that and I got all these fucking junk mail ads from it.
Why do you think I have 6 emails? I have one specifically that is for junk, which is where I put my Indeed shit. Yeah.
No, I got
Yep.
I got like junk mail ads about stupid shit that I didn't want. From non-corporations, so I don't have to use the broken site. Well, good luck with that. Turning Melody Co. entire lore into puzzles. Each character gets a bunch of puzzle.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a cool story, bro. Wait, did you read this, Index?
Yeah, I did. I think he'll grow up to be a calm, responsible adult Chicken.
I wonder if that was only my imagination. I feel like I've been through a different life before.
Hey Melody, I know this is important to you in your lore. I would prefer that instead of talking about it in chat,
You can
that
DM
you would
Index.
please.
Yeah, DM her.
Because this actually counts as soliciting your brand towards Penguinato's audience. And I would prefer that you didn't do that. And if you do continue to do it, I will actually I won't just time you out to be silly.
Just send her a DM. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm doing it because I know that if you're gonna do it, other people will. But yeah. People with good imaginations can take a look at every possibility. If you really felt like you saw if you really felt like you saw the future, I think it wasn't just your imagination. You saw a possible future that could have happened.
In that imaginary world, the Child Consultation Center put her case on hold too. No could come back to school for a while. Came back to school for a while, but she broke after only a few days. Doko was bearing the abuse, but even something small would be enough to break her. What the heck happened? What did she get timed out for? What the fuck?
She wanted her conversation deleted, and if you time someone out, it deletes all of it.
Oh, okay. Just like an old bowl that has a crack in it. One day that crack will eventually widen and the bowl will shatter. In my imaginary world, Satoko broke. I rubbed her head. She thought my hand was her uncle's hand. He pushed me away and hid behind the curtain and cried out for her brother, saying, "Nini, Nini."
Who told you she called her brother Nini?
Huh? I don't know. I guess someone did. That's what she calls Satoshi, right? Anyway, it was devastating to hear her cry like that. I wanted to comfort her, but I couldn't even get close. I cried more as I walked closer to her, because she thought I was her uncle.
You're amazing, Kiichi-kun. I can't believe that was only your imagination. That's exactly how Satoko was last year. I remember it clearly. But it's impressive how you could imagine it since you've only been here for a few months. You really are amazing.
And she punched him, yeah. PTSD kicked in.
Mm-hmm. So that explains why you feel the same urgency we do. Now he just remembers the past lives.
No, you feel the same way I do?
Yes. I can't imagine it as clearly as you have. But I think Satoko-chan
will break in a few days if we don't do anything about this. I think she will hide behind the curtains and scream for her Nini. That's when we'll finally realize something. It's not a crime to be powerless. It's a crime to do nothing. Eh? It's only my imagination, but I'm crying as though it's happening right in front of me.
Rena can also sense how urgently it saves Satoko. Not everybody feels that way. My friends all do, but they're special. And normal people like those at the child's consultation center just overreact.
They have a point, though. We don't really have anything to say back to them if they're going to claim it's only been one day. It's just like getting a cold. Doctors always say, let's see what happens for a couple days.
Rena, I think we should trust her in. We have no time to spare. We have to save Satoko now.
Yes. Even if I can't come up with a good idea on our own, together we can accomplish anything. Where am I at? When I was down and depressed before, someone told me the same thing.
X?
Sorry. I think now is the time to come together and show people what we can do.
Yeah. I don't know who told you that, but that's exactly how I feel. It was strange. I've had this feeling ever since Rena told me the story at school. I just felt like I, too, once learned a lesson from some event. But Rena and I only met recently. I guess it's just a coincidence. Anyway, I was so lonely inside of my imagination. I thought it was stupid for them to only sit and think about how they could save Satoko. Made a selfish decision. But I eventually learned. Just like Rena. You'll never come up with anything good by worrying about something on your own. You have to talk to your friends. That way, they will help you reach the best possible solution.
You said something when you stood in Shi-chan. You said something when you stood in Shi-chan's way today. You told her to trust you. You said you didn't have any idea yet, but you would find one soon. I'm going to trust you. I believe that you can come up with the best solution.
Don't just rely on me. You can give me ideas if you have any.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I have faith in my friends all the time. I'm going to trust us. And I'm going to have you save Satoko-chan. But we're not going to use a shortcut.
That's right. We will save her from this mess. Keep on believing. Believe it. Not believe in us too.
Mm-hmm.
I will never think that I'm the only one who's trying to save her. I believe that all of us feel the same way. Let us have a meeting tomorrow. Key-sensei might have new information too. We may not be able to come up with a good idea right away, but she might have something.
Yeah. You're right. I know that there's always another option.
That's right. We're not going to give up. There is a better way. I'm sure there is. We may not find it right away, but we'll never give up.
No, never.
Yan praised her for it too, but Rena really is strong in a crisis. I got a little emotional when I was talking with Mion, but Rena is different. Her fire is quiet and blue, so at first glance it seems lesser than my bright red. Roaring blaze, but the truth is the opposite. Blue flames burn far hotter. As I spoke with Rena, I felt my useless wild energy calming down, so I could rationally search for the best solution. Through that, I felt Rena's strength. Though apparently Rena felt similarly about me.
When I'm talking with you, I feel like I can accomplish anything. You're so strong and reliable. I feel more courageous when I talk with you. I feel more confident that we can save Satoko-chan.
I get calmness from you, and you get confidence from me. We balance each other out like that, huh? We're a good combination.
Yeah. Mi-chan has a lot of power as a member of the Sonozaki family, but she has a very fragile heart. But I believe that you and I can support her.
That's right. We have nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, I agree.
Talking to Rena made me feel very confident. If I can share that confidence with my friends, I'll never feel down and miserable ever again. I'm going to give my power to the other club members so we can fight even harder.
Mika-chan is really depressed right now. She lost her will to fight. But I'm sure she'll get the will back once she sees us working hard.
You're right. Once she gets her willpower back, nothing can stop us. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's talk about our plan and involve the principal too. We should get advice from as many people as we can. Let's find the best possible solution. That's the best thing we can do right now.
Yeah.
I got off the phone with Rena. That was a pretty passionate conversation, Rena. It's unfortunate that the Child Consultation Center came to the conclusion they did. What if they could still decide to wait and see?
Whatever you want. Goodbye.
Another one? Jesus. It's
He's
unfortunate
dead.
that the Child Consultation Center came to the conclusion they did, but if they could still decide to wait and see, then that proved that Satoko was still safe. We're no more than children. Worrying about it too much won't cause us come up with any good idea. I get my feelings tomorrow, I can't wait. Oh, nice. Murder isn't a real solution, but I had to admit, I thought about it once. It's easy to burn up in rage. However, I'd have to stay calm like Rena. He was still burning up. Burning up very calmly with a blue and quiet flame.
Penguin,
What?
what time is Lisa's appointment? Do you know?
I have no idea.
It's 2:30.
That's the time for it?
The time for her appointment for getting her teeth filled, it's 2:30. It's gonna be 2:30. It's gonna be 2:30. 2:30.
Can't see it, but I'm face palming right now.
No! I felt it. I felt it from across the universe, man. The world shook
All the face palm.
from all the facepalm. You're facepalming because you believed it for a second. And you didn't hear the 2:30 part.
Well, no, I was
You're
like
2:30?
I thought she said that in chat, but I didn't see it. I was like, what the fuck? Oh. I'd never seen anything like that before.
Shut up, it was hilarious. I'm funny. I'm a funny person.
I'm Index. I'm funny.
Shut up! Kiichi, go take a bath already. Hurry up.
Mom, I want to take a shit first.
I mean,
I heard my mom speaking to me.
it's true.
You can go ahead of me, Mom. I needed more time to think about what to do with Coco. Everyone else is probably doing the same. You go first. There's bath salt from real hot springs in there. It feels really good on your skin. I don't think there's bath salt in real hot springs. It'll taste so good after a bath.
Oh my god, he's such an old man.
Jesus.
I agree though. I actually really like drinking like a cold drink after a nice hot bath.
Yeah.
Nothing's more refreshing.
My dad seemed to be in a good mood. He probably finished his work. He's as scary as a bear when he's had his artist block. Maybe. Maybe my parents could help with an idea. They're the closest adults to me, after all. Should I talk to them? Stupid question. I had no reason not to. I'd have to talk to them and seek some... Dad, I have something I want to talk to you about. What's this about the auction at the coming festival? You have my full support. Speaking of which, when is the next festival committee meeting? They called me to participate too. I'll have to mark my calendar. Oh, it's not about Dad. My classmate is in trouble. As I talked about Satoko, my mom joined us and listened. My dad is a strange artist, but my mom is a normal person with common sense. She might be able to help. I just got a call and found out they put her case on hold. We've been wondering what we should do. Getting a cold drink after a hot bath. Power turned out a giant. Like that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, though, it's exactly like that.
They already called the child consultation center, so you should just let them take care of it.
What, she was being abused last year too, right? I don't know how bad it was, but I think it's wrong for him to force her to move out of her friend's place.
He was neglecting her for a year after all.
We can't just wait and see what happens just because the consultation center said to. We're her friends. We want to be more aggressive about saving her. But we have no idea how we can do that.
Keiichi, don't even think about attacking him.
Mom.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, Mom, you took away my airsoft gun long ago. Because remember, he had the BB gun.
Yeah.
He was shooting little kids. Little kids with the BB gun. Actually, he just shot anyone, not just little kids.
Yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't talk to you guys if that was on my mind.
That's true.
I thought you might ask us how to commit a perfect crime. Mom!
Hey, I would never ask my parents something like that, I think.
Probably.
Keiichi, you're right. There are many battles in this world, but it's always important that you follow the rules. People won't help you if you're going to break them, and they won't respect you either. You have to fight according to the rules. Are there even rules for battles? Well, anyway, you have any ideas? My parents have been alive for more than twice as long as me. They must have had some experience with things. They must have many good ideas. At least that's what I thought. But they crossed their arms and went silent. Calling the child consultation service is the first thing you should do. But what do you do if that doesn't work? You think we can rely on the law? Do you think the police won't do anything until Satoko is seriously injured? I think you have to make an appeal. Appeal? What do you mean? Sue him? That's not it. The Child Consultation Center is supposed to take care of the child abuse cases, but if you're unsatisfied with the decision they make an appeal to the court? Hey.
Keiichi, you go to court when you can't resolve an issue with the person you're dealing with. It's the final place you go to.
You want the Child Consultation Service to protect Satoko-chan, right? But they make a decision that you agree with. And?
You appeal to them.
Make the law step in. Okay, I think we should call it here, actually. Coming up about 4 hours almost.
Yeah.
Seems like a good place for that.
It'll all be fine.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna be interesting. That I thought the parents were just gonna be like, I don't know, but now they're talking about going to the courts.
What? I'm actually like kind of proud of this chapter, except
Yeah.
for Tepe Hojo shit that we had to read. I'm very upset. I'm still upset about that.
Yeah. You choose who we raid. Let me see who's on first. If nobody's on, I'll let you choose.
Okay.
Is the person you want to raid a VTuber, Elise? Yeah, these fuckers are whispering to me now.
Who?
The bots. Want to become famous?
They're whispering to you?
Yes. That's stupid.
That's really weird.
Yeah, small VTuber. Okay, I'll let you pick. What's their Twitch name? A frog friend.
Frogtuber.
Frog tuber.
Frogtuber. Froggy.
Making it pixel reactive for active PNG?
It's like a pixelated PNG.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, dang. 9, 10. Damn, I have a lot of viewers. I didn't expect that. Holy shit.
Oh, here?
Yeah, I didn't think I had that many viewers. Oh, fuck. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. I really appreciate
Well,
it.
we love you.
Aw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Thank you, Index, for helping me voice. Seemed like a good chapter. I hope there's some positive progress for once in this series.
I do my best. That's all I'm gonna say.
Murder
Just
Tepe
because-
raid.
Yes, I should murder. I mean, murder is bad. That's what this whole chapter is about. Is that murder is bad? Let's kill Tepe anyway.
Alright, there, I put some knifey emotes in there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna raid Kurobu, VTuber, an artist frog VTuber. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming to hang out. Schedule's posted. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Gonna try and finish Alien Isolation, and then gonna start American McGee's Alice after.
Yay!
Yeah, but I'll see y'all guys later. Have a good night. Good night.
Bye.